I think I'm a sucker for beans.
Yeah, beans be giving me anxiety, man.
Oh shit.
Funny thing is, when I was young, bro, like in like daycare, like in the hood type shit, bro, because like I grew up of course, and also I'm from Austin, but like when I was young, I spent time in Dallas, like North Dallas and then South Dallas. Yeah. Like my fucking nanny watched us for like $20 a head. Like, well, not nanny, but like that's what we called her. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Shit, nigga, I wish, nigga. I wish, nigga, but she used to make us fucking beans and weenies, bro. Just cut the little weenie, you know what I'm saying, up and shit. I used to love that shit.
Oh yeah, at that time.
Yeah, but nigga, I smell that shit.
I'm like the same with salmon croquettes and rice. I'm talking 7 days a week, bro. And I'm like, yo, honestly, at that time,
Yeah.
Now, honestly, I just want to throw the shit every time I see it.
That's like a very like middle age, older meal.
Oh
you know what I'm saying?
With the cornbread on the side.
Exactly. Yeah.
The homemade.
My country ass grandpa used to eat salmon croquette with mustard. I'm like, fam, what is going on?
Fuck with mustard.
Oh, you don't fuck with mustard?
I don't fuck with mayonnaise. I don't fuck with mustard, man.
Nigga, just not. You don't fuck with no condiments.
Just ketchup, honestly. You know.
You fuck with ranch?
I used to back in the day.
Okay.
Shit. I don't really fuck with dairy no more.
Okay.
But, like I used to be heavy with the like mozzarella cheese sticks type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm. You know what I mean? I used to go crazy. Now it's like I can't even like motherfucking like eat that shit at all, bro. Like,
damn.
I fuck with the mucus build up. Like I ain't had it in so long and shit just
you good?
Kills my whole shit.
Some Final Destination shit. Oh, you good?
For real.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. I've never eaten Red Lobster before.
Come on, man. What?
I've never.
That's like a childhood staple for me. That's like we used to go there. That's like Benihana's.
For real?
Man.
Damn.
Yeah, Red Lobster?
Not every motherfucking week or nothing, but like when we did, it was like we up. Like, yo, put on your best little t-shirt. Like, you know what I mean?
For me, that was a Golden Corral.
That's what our mine was too, Golden Corral.
I can always get the little coupons to give you a scoop for like being a good kid or getting crazy. My mom was like, we're catching all of them now. Like, she make us save them and shit.
Golden Corral, fam.
It used to be called Fire Mountain. I don't know if y'all had Fire Mountain, but it's like Fire Mountain and then Golden Corral out there.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Bro, same shit pretty much.
Yeah,
buffet.
Shit. We used to always smash after church type shit.
I couldn't eat at no buffet now though. Not now.
It's hard. As an adult, it is hard because when you're younger, your digestive system could go through whatever and it'd be straight, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, the last time I was at Golden Corral, right? Like it was pack, fam. It was like a Sunday too. And it was after church. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got invited. I didn't pay.
That's the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm making my way to each little station trying to see what's what. And Golden Corral had like this fucking chocolate fountain.
Oh man.
Right? Oh, man. And I saw this little girl, bro. She just had her hand in that hoe. Just
whole
hand, just chocolate to the wrist, fam. And I'm just like, I don't know, just being a kid. I'm just like, nah, I'm good on buffets. And moving forward, I'll never eat at a buffet again, dog.
You know, me and my girlfriend have been started trying recently that she put me on that kind of reminds me of a buffet. Have y'all ever had a dim sum?
No.
It's like when they serve all the different entrees. It's all shareable food.
Yeah.
That shit goes hard. We've been going.
I mean, I heard of it, but I've never.
Yeah.
I'm not big on like because what dim sum that's like is that sushi as well?
No.
It's
they
cooked.
didn't have sushi. Yeah.
It's all cooked.
It was kind of like that experience, like those bunch of plates.
Yeah, like they have the big, like the center table is like a big round plate.
Okay.
A wooden little like stationary, and they put them all around. And you kind of just rotate depending on how many people
shit.
it is.
You can just grab and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We'll have like fried rice with the whole seafood. They have squid, shrimp.
Say
Like,
squid.
that shit is good, bro. Like
squid.
The dumplings though go hard.
Okay.
I never had dumplings.
You never had dumplings?
I probably would never I'm that type of food.
It's awkward food to eat,
funny.
but
You never had chicken and dumplings, bro?
Nah, man.
Oh man, my grandma used to whip that shit up in the wintertime, fam.
It was my first time the last time we went, like the last 2 times, but
bro, that's crazy, fam. Are we recording?
yes,
Okay,
we are.
well, shit,
This
you
is
know
all-
what I'm saying? Hey, Hey, nice little food talk. We do have a food show coming soon, so I don't know if you can cook.
Soon.
I mean,
you
I
feel
can make
me?
some avocado
Make
tacos.
something. We need to.
We'll have to have like somebody come in that knows how to cook like a crazy dish and just kind of.
That'd be crazy.
Let's do your version. Let's do my version.
Yeah.
And, taste test at the end.
And then we gotta have like names sit down and like eat the shit like We the Kid on like what is it, Vice and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
fuck with
saying?
that. Bro.
Hey,
And then it'd be cool if we threw a
That's
party
crazy.
and then like serve the food under the artist's name. Like this is what Mike Melinoe made.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look at that. Hey,
on,
don't take our ideas,
I
y'all.
know, right?
Shit.
That's a
That
trademark.
shit dropping next week, man.
For real, right?
Let's
Somebody's
get it.
already working on it. God damn.
I know, right? I know, right? Shit, let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. And we're on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you are listening or watching, you're now tuned into I Don't Know That's Perfect. I am Mario from the South Side. I am one of your hosts, and I am joined by my twin brother.
Neighborhood Nick, man. Yeah, this is my twin brother from another mother, man.
Yes, sir. We're always matching. We're always on point. We
Bro.
always come at you with the duo.
Shout out to Joints by Raheem, man.
Pause.
We just so happened to rock your tees at the same time all the time, bro. So shout out to Joints by Raheem, man.
Yes, sir.
I ain't that guy.
Today we are having another man. I feel like we're on the roll as far as like guests goes because everybody we've been having is like I haven't had a moment where it's like I kind of hope this episode flies by or like like trying to figure out like how we're gonna talk. But today we are joined by at this point we can call you Austin native. I would imagine.
I guess.
You have your own day.
Austin based.
Yeah,
Austin based.
Yeah, I like the bass.
Okay.
Detroit born, Austin based, Mike Melinoe.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Man, chilling. Another day. I think it's about to rain outside.
I know it started getting darker and over until Nick told me. I was like,
I texted
But
him.
that's the vibes, though. Like, kind of get to think around that
that's
time.
the tone.
Yeah.
Bro, but like low key, like being up here in these hills, fam, all these little twistabouts and shit. Like, bro, I was telling Mario, man, my tire pressure light just came on. I don't know if I want to be rolling around in the rain, man.
Yeah, it's
It's a little different.
and it's pretty dark out here when we leave too. Like if we leave late, like it's pitch black.
Yeah.
No street lights, none of that shit.
None of that shit.
I don't know how they can do that. Like that's a little
I be turning on the
intimidating.
brights. Like,
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm going to see one way or another.
On and off.
Yeah. And you say you coming from the south side too, right?
Yeah. So,
South side, man.
I like the south side. Like,
Okay.
I used to stay in Round Rock. I used to stay like Springdale kind of area, like by Asian Cafe on 183. And then I stayed on like Rumberg, and then I stayed downtown. So it's kind of like I like the south.
You've been around.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super quick in and out. But it's like I don't really know nobody down there. It's super kind of chill. HEB is like right across the street. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like honestly, I get downtown like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 85 or whatever on the freeway. So
I feel like it's still like south central in a way,
Yeah.
So you're like a little southeast because everything's accessible from there. So
for real.
I've never want to move away.
I've never lived down south. I've never lived past fucking Lamar, bro. Like North Lamar, like North Lamar type shit, bro. Like almost the Palmer type shit.
Oh, that's up there.
Like yeah, so like I grew up on Runberg though, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But mom got a new job. We moved out north, you know what I'm saying? Pflugerville, Round Rock. So yeah, bro. I've never like even fucking conversed with anybody from the south side until I met Mario low key. Like I'll keep
the
it
south.
Yeah.
Okay.
from the
Born and raised.
Dove,
Yeah.
Fofo.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was a little around. Like when my parents first got here, I was native to Riverside, and then kind of moved around. And Dove is where I grew up, basically.
That's
My
what's
home.
up. That's
Mario
what's up,
from the
man.
south side. And it's weird because like a lot more people at work are starting to find out more and more, especially like when somebody's like, oh, Mario or Mario this is like that would refer to me as Mario with the podcast now. And I'm like,
Hey.
like okay, like go listen and check us out,
Bro.
For real. Fuck with me.
That's one of my worst things. Like, cause I of course got a 9 to 5. I don't know if you got a 9 to 5.
No,
no?
no more.
I don't know. My boss seeing what I do. In my spare time. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking shit, talking crazy shit because we got another podcast. But
mature
like,
content.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I always be a little nervous. Like man, like what happened if like I'm in a team meeting and my boss brings some shit up? Like man, in episode 21,
What was this all about?
you were talking about smoking what? Like come on, bro.
Yo, honestly, I used to work at Panera for like 5 years.
Okay.
Ooh. Like, and it was one of them jobs where I just didn't want to go get a factory job, and I was
Yeah.
like lazy, couldn't really save up shit at that time. Minimum wage was like probably like $7.50 and shit. But like, bro, like working at Panera was crazy because every time I would go and I would have an event, I got to travel, I just tell them straight up, like, look, man, I fuck with y'all, but I got to go. Like, this shit is more important. And they always respect it because, like, you can't really find jobs like that. Like, if I'm like, y'all got to be going for a week, I'll be back. I'm a good worker, but it's just like, I got to get the fuck out of here because this is just shit I'm banking on type shit. But now, the jobs be coming through handy. Sometimes you just got to find that right relationship oddly with that right, boss or whatever. To really
common ground.
Yeah, because obviously we don't give a fuck about the job. Well, we do, but not really. You know what I mean? Because we're so focused elsewhere. But these people inside, they go elsewhere also. So they get it. You know what I mean? It's just so happened they here. Like, longer than us, kind of. So, yeah, that shit was weird. Yeah, but it was a good time, though. Good time.
That's what's up, bro.
I fuck with Panera Bread. I like their mac and cheese.
Their mac and cheese goes hard, bro.
I ain't even really used to eat there, man.
Man, we were talking off mic about all the shit that you don't like.
For real.
He don't like no condiments but ketchup.
Only ketchup, man. Maybe some barbecue sauce, but that's a stretch.
What about hot sauce?
On what? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I'm the type to put hot sauce on everything.
Yeah, me too, though. Me too. You know.
I used to put hot sauce on my chicken and shit. But
okay.
Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of even outdated at this point. It's just got to be good enough to be eaten.
Yeah.
But honestly, hot sauce on my avocado tacos that I eat, potato tacos and shit that I make, man. Oof.
Okay.
Man, I eat that shit every day, all day, for real.
What's that? Potato tacos?
Man, avocado, little scrambled egg, a little bit. You know what I mean? And then, throw this little, I forgot, Valentina.
Damn.
Okay. Just throw that right on there, bro.
I might try that.
Solid, bro. I'm talking about best shit ever, dog.
Hey, Mike Melinoe on the cooking show coming soon.
Nah, for real.
Coming soon.
Sir, you heard it here first.
Coming soon. Well, man, just in a nutshell, give a little backstory on who you are, man.
Just creative dude from Detroit, Michigan, man. Simple as that. But growing up, I pretty much started off in the realm of church. Just like a lot of black, musicians just starting off where you can. But church was like a big realm for us because it was like one of them churches where you had to kind of go like 4 times a week type shit.
Man. Yeah,
I'm Baptist, bro.
Yeah, okay, so you get
My daddy's a preacher, bro.
Like, okay, so you know. Okay,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so like, in that background where, you just got everything tossed in your face. And then, I was in like plays and choirs. My mom directed. My dad played keys, still amazing, did mad shit with different bands like Aaliyah's to like, mad motherfucking gospel people type shit,
So.
And then I really just started like rapping on some early when I was young, but I never used to kind of like do it because I was more like a fan of it. Like, wow, he can come up with shit. Wow, But, really got into a realm of like, okay, let me just kind of put this on the back burner and start playing sports when I got older in middle school. Thought sports was my shit. And went to college and realized, like, I never really understood what the, like everything that really goes into sports, like, as far as weight, the people you need to know. Yeah. So I went to college, tried out, and I literally didn't make the team. And it was one of them, like, situations where I was like, damn, I know I can bust my ass. I'm probably going to get red-shirted, all this different shit that you got to get to. No, I'm playing football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, because I played football and ran track in high school and shit, so. Like, football was one of them things where I'm like, yo, if I gain some weight, I went to camps, all that type shit, you know what I mean? But I never had, like, actual footage from the games because all we did was motherfucking run the ball. Like, so I'm just blocking niggas, blindsiding niggas all day. Like, who fucking cares about that? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm going,
blocks.
Bro. Every game I injured somebody. Like,
yeah.
It just got to a point where me and the homies, we like, what else we doing? Like, you know what I mean? But it was like, just a moment where I didn't make the team and I was like, damn, what did I always want to do? And it was music, because that's just been my thing my whole life, like writing since like 7 and 8 type shit, just dreaming. But, I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. And then, boom, from that point, it was like 2010. I'm in college. Well, actually 2011. Then I left college, didn't go back. 2012, created Mike Melinoe, and then, boom. The journey been since, so
yeah. So hold on. So when did you actually get to Austin though? Like what age were you?
So I came out here in 2016.
16? Oh shit. Okay.
So I've been here for like a good time. But like I was just visiting my shorty, man, and she was just like, she just graduated from University of Houston, and we've been kicking it for a little bit, like a little under a year or so. And, she was just like, maybe you should stay, and you always complain about being in Detroit and may not get a lot of opportunities and stuff like that, which ultimately just fell amongst, relationship politics, the lack of, sometimes it's a lot of dick sucking you got to do, and I'm not really, So it just kind of got to a realm where I was just traveling. I had a collective that was like more so worldwide. So we did a lot of tours and shit on the East Coast, you know, stuff like that, where I never really had to make money in Detroit, but I came back and do the open mics, do the little shows, and it still kind of felt like niggas was like, even though it should be that, because it's tense in that motherfucker. You know, the top shit only get the top spots. You know, like the show, like the Freddie Gibbs type shit. Like I'm talking, it's top niggas getting that, and I felt like I should have been there. But you know, when you actually in that spot, it kind of just makes more sense. So ended up, you know, visiting her. She only been here for like less than a week. Made the decision like, oh, you should stay, and I'm like, fuck it. Stayed, literally got jumping from that point on. So
damn, man. So you just kind of came out here on just some no family, no nothing.
Nah, bro. Like I mean, I got like a little family, you know, I everywhere with it, but like no family, bro. Like just I think I had like $8 in my pocket and I had like $130 on the way type shit. So it was one of them decisions like where I'm pretty much living check to check. It's like, what am I really doing? I'm making music with it. And she was like, yo, man, you could probably change your life out here. Austin is cool, you know, it's doing shit. I'm like, what the fuck about Austin? You know, what's really here? You know, because all I knew, I've been to South by like the past 3 years prior to that. Oh, okay. So I'm like, that's all I knew.
Yeah,
you know?
Outside of it was like
Bruh, it was just one of them things. To be quite honest, like, I didn't know much about Austin up until that point, like, for real. So getting to this point of going to South by, it was like a new experience. Every fucking day you meet new people, all this different shit. It's like a culture shock, you know, for the industry world and for artists up and coming, you know. But to get to the point to move here, you start to really understand like the intricate kind of like worlds. It's just, you know, okay, this music style, or maybe it's just a little more of a forefront where it's the, you know, live music and stuff, but it's an underground, real culture and movement that's been going on. Yeah. So just over the time, I've just learned and just kind of played my role as much as I possibly can type shit. So,
okay. Yeah. And I always ask people who like move, like, you know, from out of state, you know, because like I'm in the tech industry. So like, California people, they're moving here fucking at 100 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Why not Houston or Dallas? Why you didn't settle in one of those cities?
I mean, shit, I guess if my shorty would have been in them Jones, I would have been there.
Okay.
But honestly, man, that's a good-ass question. Like, I mean, even now, like, you know, I don't really even kind of venture off. Like, I got mad homies, like, within the regions of Dallas and Houston, but I'm trying to, like, weave out more. I'm kind of like Dallas. I've been there, like, 3 times, had some shows and shit, just visiting and stuff, but truthfully, man, I be so much in my world that I kind of forget about migrating. You know what I mean? And that's like one of the main things that I feel like kind of helped me as a creative, if anything, you know, even moving to Austin and stuff. So, you know, trying to get to those cities and make those connections. But my main thing is also making the connections with the real artists and just the creatives, like on a natural tone. Like, I don't really like scheduled meetings and weird networking shit, because it just never really work out for the long run. And I'm always just thinking like, okay, what we really doing here? Because, you know, we can actually make some shit shake. But I really want to do that more so though, man. I got like a lot of good homies that way. So yeah.
How was the as far as your transition from being Detroit to Austin? How did it go? Like, was the people around receptive of you? Did it take a while to build these relationships that I'm sure you have at this point?
I mean, to be honest, man, like when I first moved out here, like all right, so say I moved out here January 2016. In October 2015, I shot something with Vice. Okay. So I was like on like the first like episode when they started going to Detroit and all that shit. So I was on that episode when they kind of mainly focused on Danny Brown at the time. But I had like a 10-second, you know, and that was kind of one of the things where when I moved out here in January, in April it aired. So that was kind of, oh shit, he's on that. The noisy little
It was your rollout to Austin.
You know what I mean? It just randomly happened. But even, you know, in a sense, you know, I knew one guy named Chris Omini, who I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but he's in LA now. But that dude ran Human Influences. Long story short, I pretty much was freestyling with him in like 2014. Like, he was working for Samsung, giving niggas batteries, and I had an Android at the time. So I'm just like, yo, you know. And we ended up freestyling, and, you know, he stayed in contact on Facebook. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, when I moved here, went to a drum show, and this motherfucker just randomly put up on me, like, with some goggles on. Like, yo, what up? And I'm like, bro, who the fuck is you, nigga? Like, I'm in a hoodie and everything. I wasn't talking to nobody. I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? And then he explained, like, bro, I'm da-da-da-da-da, bro, Facebook. I'm like, oh, shit.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, this might be the only motherfucker I really know out here like that, you know, or communicated with, if anything. So we started building, had a meeting, and he ended up, yo, I got a show. We put on shows. We do this. And he introduced me to kind of every kind of person that I know now and stuff in my little realm that I kind of work at and stuff. So it's kind of like literally dominoes, man.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. It was a blessing for real in disguise, man.
Was that kind of like your moment where shit like really started like, all right, yo, let's get to it with this music shit. Let's get serious with it.
I mean, to be honest, man, I kind of feel like like 2012 shit was getting serious, but shit ain't really get serious for real until like 2018.
Okay.
Cause I was in a collective, and pretty much I always kind of been the glue for the collective. You know, always, hey yo, man, come on, we got this. You know what I mean, type nigga. You know, hey yo, don't be fussing with him, man. It's all good, trying to patch everything up. You know what I mean? But then realistically, never really focusing on myself, my own like Melinoe brand. Like I'm always the team, and the team, you know, was focused on themselves. And the more I realized that, you know, it just started to eat me up. But, you know, in 2017, me and one of the main guys had like a crazy little dispute. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm going to let you ride, bro, because how I deal with shit is just a little different than what you're talking about. So I just was like, all right, bro, I'm going to just end this shit. You know, y'all go y'all separate ways. We can kind of like just grow as men. We cool as fuck now, to be honest, but we had to have that moment. And in like literally December 2017, I met that manager that I have now, Eric.
Okay.
And he hit me up on Facebook, random as fuck, and was like, yo, I know you going to L.A. in a month or so, and was like, hey, I got this guy out here that's in marketing, da-da-da, long story short. Met that nigga in L.A. on Hollywood Boulevard. We talked, came back to Austin, and he actually followed up. And not too many people in this industry follow up, so I'm like, oh, okay. Got on the phone, kept building from that time, and then I started focusing solely on Mike Melinoe in 2018. But, I mean, I've obviously been, you know, trying to figure this shit out since 2012 as Mike Melinoe.
Yeah.
But I feel like it got, like, enhanced, you know, because...
It's a process.
Yeah, bruh. I mean, because, you know, realistically as an artist, you know, and I'm pretty sure everybody can, you know, contest, but, like, realistically, we kind of, like, have these barriers of thoughts where we kind of feel like we can do this shit alone, but we really can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So meeting him at that time, you know, having the videographers, having the photographers, having the producers that I have now, it's like, you know, everything happened from that, like, literally seed that I planted, you know, so... Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
That's live as fuck.
Yeah.
Man. That's like some real like artist story type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of weird sometimes.
Yeah.
For real,
yeah.
I definitely feel that because I feel like there was like a point too, even when I was first started doing the podcast, and it was a point where I was like doing everything by myself. Like my girlfriend would help out, and she would record it, like film it, and then I would just set the gas, sit down with them, record the audio, edit it, put it out, and I got to a point where it was like, man, like, is it worth it? You know, is it worth it? Luckily, I didn't end it right then and there, you know, and here we are. But I can definitely understand the feeling.
Shout out, man. Shout out Mario, man. Shout out the stories, bro. This is some
for real,
this
man.
this is like this shit feels like I'm talking with my cousin or some shit, bro. Like real talk, fam. So
man.
It feels like real genuine type shit, bro.
As it should be, man. Like for real, man.
Well, you want to spend something, Mario?
I'm with it.
Shit,
I'm with it.
Let's spend vacation, man.
Vacation. Let's
Streaming everywhere currently.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
We got the merch too, right?
Hey, got the merch. What is it? Go to AintCheap.com.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that was Vacation by Mike Melinoe and Jaron Marshall. That's
like
my radio voice.
Yeah, you sound like a 70s like love station.
Hey,
yeah,
that was doing.
We're back.
Mike Melinoe, and we are back.
This is the Quiet Storm.
What did you call my voice? The
Latin lust. That's what I call it.
You are now back with the Latin lust of Austin, Texas.
Hey,
I like that.
So put a little Spanish in there, bro, and it'll be, you know what I'm saying? Say something a little, you know.
Let me see.
Come on, give us something.
You are now back with the lust of the Latino. That was Mike Melinoe Vacacion.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
What is that? What does that mean?
Vacation in Spanish.
Okay. Hey, no lie, I'll be asking Mario like, man, like, what the fuck does this mean? What the fuck does this mean? Because like, you know, I don't speak Spanish, of course. And hey, I know Las Papas Fritas. You feel me? And I know Las Pantalones.
Hey,
you know what I'm
saying? Making papas.
But we did that. Well, he did. Him and Jay did their first event at La Buena Onda. You know, showcase. Both, pretty much. And like I was like, you know, practicing. I'm like La Buena Onda. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck this means. I'm like, Mario, what does this mean? He's like, it means good vibes. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So every interview, I'm nailing that shit. This is La Buena Onda. You know, I'm saying that shit like, you know, Sábado de Conte. You know, I don't even know the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
love that.
I was trying to pronounce, roll my R's,
too, man.
Bro.
Yeah, he knocked his shit out, man.
Bro. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Thank
shout
you.
out to y'all.
Hey, I'm sorry to my YouTube viewers, but you cannot hear that song. But definitely check it out. Available everywhere. Vacation, Mike Melinoe, Jaren Marshall. Shout out, Jaren. Don't be sad. There was nothing else, no extra content that we're taking out.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pull a Joe Budden on y'all. I care about y'all.
It's for the Patreon.
Yeah.
It's for the Patreon. No, I'm joking. No, but I was telling you off mic, bro. I love how like your shit never sounds really the same. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, Vacation to Costco to fucking Affection. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of different. Where do you like, you know, between like how your videos are shot, your music sounds, hell, how you present yourself when you perform? Like, bro, where does your creativity come from?
I mean, you know, obviously, like, you know, like we said, you know, church, I feel like put me in a lot of different realms early on, man. Just because, I mean, it was to the point, like, my family, like, it was no rap, you know, so we listened to Jill, Scott, you know, Erykah Badu, you know,
soul shit.
all the bruh, a lot of very, you know, sad, you know, loving type vibes, but, you know, and a lot of gospel music, but in these realms, you know, I had a lot of plays, recitals and shit, and from school to church that I had to kind of play a role in. So, and I also, when I was young, like elementary, like I think first or I don't even know what grade for real, first or third, one of them. I was playing like the violin, you know, so that was one of the things. But we was trash, you know. But it was just like as a black kid, I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy, you know, horrible, but. It was crazy. Honestly, we had a recital one time, and our school was huge. It used to be a boys' home.
Okay.
And it was, like, just stupid big for no reason, bro. But we in this big old, like, you know, auditorium, chapel-looking shit, and we going, and realistically, bro, it was like the whole time, and, like, you see everybody parents just,
yeah, just look at my baby.
and I'm just like, you know, looking back now, I'm like, yo, that shit was whack. But, like, you know, that experience was so dope, man, and just, you know, the creativity, too. Like, I couldn't watch TV on a weekday. On the weekdays, shit almost died. But, you know, it's just kind of like put me in a realm of just like trying to figure out what your fun is, who you are, or just try to occupy yourself as much as you possibly can. Like, you know, making fun out of anything. Like, if we had a balloon, we used to just do some shit called Keep It Up. So, jumping all around the house.
Don't let it touch the floor.
Dog, you know what I mean? Just, you know, shit like that, you know, playing in the motherfucking dirt, making mud pies and shit. Like, you know, even, like, my older brother's homosexual and shit. So, like, growing up with that shit was, like, a whole nother motherfucking level. Because, to be honest, like, when I'm young, like, you know, you don't really kind of understand it, you know. You just kind of, whatever. But I'm beating niggas' eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Just, you know, swollen on people in school and stuff. But, you know, his creativity and his expression as a child kind of always kept me motivated to just be whoever the fuck I thought I felt I need to be and who I was, you know. So that's like one of them worlds, and just my mom, you know, being alone, just everything, you know, in Detroit alone, you know, the jazz music and just the festivals we used to go to and attend, you know, step outside, going down on like a Melinoe or something like that, or I'm from 7 Mile, so certain, you know, blocks where you could just hear people motherfucking outside playing music, all this different kind of shit, you know, and that kind of like built this kind of realm and community of, you know, some sort of aspirations in a sense, but, you know, TV really wasn't my thing, so I had to kind of literally look around, look up at the trees, type shit,
create your own world.
For real, bro.
You look like you was a reader, bro. Did you read books?
I ain't gonna say I read books, but the books was there, so I read them.
Okay,
you know what I
okay,
mean? Like,
okay.
I never been that guy. Like, the older I got, but like when I was young, I was so shy. Like, I was timid. I just ain't really want to be the outspoken guy. Like, even going back to the freestyle and shit, it was just like me as a child. I was beating on the tables. I was admiring the guy that was. I'm like, yo, this guy is God.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how is he coming up with words? Like, and I'm just boom, boom, you know, pens, pencils, and all that shit. Like, but. Nah, man, honestly, I just kind of like used to just, you know, venture off and just, you know, find my own little pocket and just figure that shit the fuck out.
And I feel like you're very you're creative stuff, because I feel like you're creative in so many different aspects, because you paint, right?
Yeah.
And also, obviously, from your fashion, I feel like that's very creative on every route that you choose to, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, even I modeled in a dress one time, man, and you know it was weird as fuck because I didn't even know what the fuck we was rocking.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I get to the shoot, they pull out some shit. I'm like, oh, okay, she rocking that. Damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
Then they was like, okay, this one is for you, and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know what the bag looked like, but I didn't give a fuck about that. I was just like, wow, you know, then I started to think about just me. And then I started to think about my family, just my like what my brother went through. And I was just like, fuck it, man. I threw on that hoe, and that shit was funny because I'm at a park, like Bob Wentz Park or whatever. And like it was just these different kind of people. Like I'm talking about, I saw the black family kind of like, come on, kids. Like, you know what I mean? Then I saw a black father that was like, yo, his daughters this was crazy to experience, bro. But it was like the daughters was like, oh, daddy, that's a guy in a dress or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he was like, no. And he was like kind of younger, you know what I mean? Like on our realm and shit like that. And he was like, no, that's an artist performing art.
Oh, like, wow.
Damn. It just hit me because, you know, I'm the example of this artist. You know, I know what I'm doing, but it's just like.
But the fact that he acknowledged that too. Like,
it was one of them things where I'm just like, you see two girls, like, I know what these young girls, they had dresses on. So, you know, just trying to like, you know, grow as an artist, but also I just kind of like started to really just decipher, you know, what am I? Why am I? How am I type shit. But my girlfriend really got me into like, you know, trying to, you know, do what she always heard me say I want to do. Before I came out here, I'm complaining, oh, I want to do this. I want my images to look like how I feel. I want to, you know, when I got out here, she was like, yo, the first thing she kept doing was like, yo, you should try to paint. Like for 6 months, bro. Like, you should try to paint. I'm like, nah, and she started painting. So like, you know, she started like getting lighter. Like you could just see it glowing, like just being able to release, you know. And then one time in like, I think December 2016, I tried it, you know. And literally started painting, and it felt like, I mean, we was on acid, but it felt like I cried, awesome. You know? Bro, it was crazy. I'm talking about, I was on this piece, I put so much art on this, like, I'm talking about paint on this piece, like, it was like a paper jump.
Yo.
It was so heavy, just flipping over, but I'm just like, my nigga, like, I felt like I cried for the first time without the actual pain of crying.
Yeah.
So I just kind of ran with it. You know, I kept painting, and then I found my style. And then my girl, like, earlier in that year, too, I just was like, yo, I want to model, but I don't want to be a, you know what I mean? I don't want to be a model. And she was like, yo, just flow with it, you know? So I just started to kind of like listen to the people that listen to me all the time. That really is more so a reflection of what obviously I've been saying all this time. So just trying to like break down the barriers of who the fuck Mike Melinoe is, but also do what I know I can do because I know I can do it type shit. You know, stop being so afraid, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
man.
Wow.
Man, it's funny you said acid, bro. I always see psychedelic like attached to your name, like whether it's like articles or whatever.
Yeah.
And funny thing is, you said you felt like you cried, bro. The first time I tried acid, I cried, fam.
Damn.
Like I like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Real?
Yeah, it was one of them. You know what I'm saying. And this was like, you know, this is some time ago, allegedly. You know, all that what disclaimers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying. But it's off of one time, bro.
Right.
Just one time, fam, and yeah, fam, my emotions just fucking just
that release,
flowed out of me, bro. Like, and I was just like, bro, this is insane. This is insane. Do you? You know, I don't want to, you know, put too much of your business out there, but do you dabble in psychedelics?
Nah, for sure. I mean, I got a baby now, so like, you know, I ain't really out here tripping, you know, with the baby. Crazy, but
carrying the baby just in the days.
No, I thought about it too, but like, I might microdose and shit, like, you know, now, but I used to a little more frequently, like, you know, years ago, just not even as much as my friends, just, you know, venturing off a couple tabs, 3 tabs, you know, nothing too wild, you know what I mean? But it just, you know, trying to push the limit, but trying to, you know, you felt like you were trying to search for something so much when realistically you just got to kind of, you know, sit the fuck down and realistically just look in the mirror sometimes. You know what I mean? You are exactly what you may need.
Yeah.
All you need, you know, and most of the times the right person that you may want to motherfucking meet that may need them at the same time, they might need you. And that nigga right next door 9 out of 10 on the bus stop right there. So it just kind of like put you in perspectives, but I do that shit sometimes. Like, you know, it got to be that right, you know what I mean?
Give me a bad trip story, bro, because you talking about 3 tabs, bro. I flinched when you said that shit,
I mean,
dog.
to be honest, I never really had no bad time.
What?
Because I'm like a very conscious person.
Got you.
So I'm like, everything I know it comes from up here. So if it gets creepy and we just dropped 30 seconds ago in my brain, I'm like, nigga, you tripping.
Yeah.
Anything from this point on, like, you know what I mean? It kind of like breaks down the barrier of this experience. Like, you shouldn't really take it too personal, you know. But it's been times when, you know, I'm looking in the mirror, my face is kind of looking puffy and, you know, looking kind of crazy, like some shit you seen out of fucking movie or some shit. But, you know, you just kind of like, you know, deal with it, you know. And honestly, I feel like, well, Melinoe, this is random as fuck, but Melinoe is the bringer and sorcerer of nightmares. And like I've always had nightmares my whole life, like, you know. So I kind of feel like I'm like this dreamer, you know, striving through nightmares kind of thing. That's kind of what I feel like Mike Melinoe is. But you know, during these like, you know, moments and stuff, which is also a Greek goddess, you know, Melinoe. But my mama was the only person to kind of, you know, shelter me through these moments and shit. So I kind of gave her that oath in the sense of the woman side. But I always felt like I see demons, or I always felt like I had that ideology or connection to like some sort of other energy that may exist. If anything, never being afraid of it. Just, you know, being in Detroit, it just seemed like you hear so many gunshots, you just like, well, obviously I ain't going to sleep, but sometimes you got to go to sleep. Like,
you're
you know,
aware of it.
Go to sleep and it's petrifying. You know what I mean? I'm talking about real motherfucking nightmares for no apparent reason. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just waking up, like, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's crazy to think about it now. Like, but it's just like, man, bro, I'm talking about that shit used to be so petrifying. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, I just feel like it's just something that kind of makes you and shit, and you just kind of got to learn how to deal with the things that you consuming, you know what I mean? Especially with psychedelics, you got to, in my opinion, I feel like sometimes it's good to kind of like just accept the fact that you know some sort of things and you don't need it, you know, and everything that you do from that point on is just some sort of access to whatever the fuck you may want to search for, but sometimes it's a dead end, so it be like that.
Yeah, because sometimes the worst trips may just come from the fact that you're like disregarding the self-consciously what you're like may have that's resting that you just need to let go of or like accept, or you know, like it's shit that you're just trying to tuck away, but that never really kind of works out for anybody in any situation. So that's how I take it as. So
that's how I look at it. Like, you know, it's just deeper layers to everything, you know. And I feel like sometimes, you know, it's simple. Some shit is just as simple as it is, you know. It's really just black and white. But sometimes, you know, when you tap into that third dimension, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like awakening for the first time. But when you do it so often, and then you kind of start realizing, like, okay, don't get too lost in this shit, because if you get too lost in this shit, where are you once this shit ends? Yeah. And I feel like that's what people kind of like, that kind of borderline, kind of weird cycle, kind of, you know, you kind of crazy at that point. You know what I mean? Because niggas be going, I had a homie that tripped about 5 tabs, dog. 5 tabs. And I'm just like, I couldn't even believe the nigga just told me that shit. I'm just like, nigga, you talking about little pieces of tissue? You talking about real tabs?
Yeah, you talking about real.
Bruh, and went up. But it's just like his level, like mental capacity, me even just, that's not my best friend. Like me knowing that motherfucker, like, nah, he was just built for that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Me and my RAM, I'm like, I don't really, you don't need to go that far. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm the type, like, I try to just meditate or some shit, you know? Yeah. Eat some right foods, drink more water at this point, and just, you know, I'm pretty sure that'd be my therapy in a sense. But it works for what it worked for, though.
Did it have any like impact on your music? Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that shit always, anything, you know what I mean, you consume, I feel like is the natural kind of gateway to whatever the fuck you're doing on the daily. But yeah, it definitely did. I feel like if anything, it opened me up to just being exactly who I feel like I know I am. Sometimes you just, like, I know I would do that. I'm great at that. But to prove it to everybody else is just psychologically, sometimes you get lost in your head and just hit those roadblocks and shit, and, you know, you kind of miss out on your opportunity and shit. Because sometimes, ultimately, I feel like life is like a spiral. And it's just like, on each side, it's kind of like the same kind of like task, just get difficult. So if we're all going up, it's just like, say on this side, it's like music business. And you ain't know shit about business, so it might take longer to get around back. But about that time you get there on the third level, you already knowing it, so you easier. Like, you know, you can move around in that level, bruh. It's kind of scary at this point. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because once you know that, you start a little more timid. But sometimes you still got to live in this shit, you know, because sometimes you get lost and get away from the importance of what the fuck going on. And then you kind of like miss your blessings, miss your purpose, and boom, you out of here.
Yeah. You're right, man. Yeah. You're right, bro. Yo, this is my first time ever having this Topo Chico shit, bro. The hard seltzer,
I'm keeping that out.
Yo, I've never had this before.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This, I mean, I fuck with White Claws. That's like my thing.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, it's just like, let me just get White Claws, or if I could just get some Bel Air, but that's a little extra. You know what I mean?
Bel Air. Okay.
Yeah. You fucking on?
Never had it, bro.
I like Bel Air. Yeah, it's good.
It's so chill. I mean, to be honest, I'm like basic. Like, I don't really kind of like fuck with too much shit, and I'm mad frugal with my bread. Like, I ain't say I hate spending money, but like, if it ain't about my baby real music shit, ain't no point in spending this shit. You know what I mean? But like, White Claws, bro, easy. Bel Air is easy, you know, super light, and it tastes good. You know what I mean? Like, I like, you know, it tastes good. I mean, I don't think it's expensive either. So
okay. And the thing is like normally we fucking, stacked up with alcohol here. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Previous episodes.
I feel like we've been going through a transition.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool. I had to support my brother on some real deal.
I took a little break, but
you know what I'm saying? And I tried
I ain't gonna lie to sing, like, you know what I mean, the vibe. I'm like, man, I'm about to go in. Let me bring the whole pack. I'm like about to be in there whole just.
You should have. You should have. So let's keep it on music, man. The last tape you dropped was in April, right? Was it? I believe it was April, right?
Damn. Truthfully, I don't even know.
Okay.
But it was Pooh, which is the instrumental project.
Yeah.
I fuck with that heavy. I really like it.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
That was a unique, experience. Like, cause I ain't never really even told this whole, like, this story, like, in publicly. But, like, this is, and then I just kind of, like, long story short, I just was getting out this deal. So I, like, Frank Ocean them niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Turned in an instrumental. Like, I'm talking about, like.
You have one more album left
and I'm just like, I'm not about to, give you what I'm about to. You know what I mean? Because the project that I'm rolling out right now, that shit been done for like a year. Vacation is just the newest record, but this next single I'm dropping on the 30th, all this shit, like, that shit been done for a while now. You know what I mean? And that was supposed to be on the last, but we was like, nah. But yeah, I just had mad motherfucking beats, and then also sad to say, but my grandma had passed earlier this year, so I just was kind of rapping shit up, and I knocked out so much, pretty much the majority of that whole project in like 2 days, and I just was like going, bro, just new beat, and then I obviously took a time, like a day or so to master it, but yeah, bro, like that project was like, kind of like, I just call it like my getaway, jail free card type shit, just trying to, fulfill the contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I like it though.
Yeah,
like
it's still a good project. It
gives
me a lot of like, I like I don't know if you're familiar with Monte Booker.
Yeah.
I get a lot of alignment with that. Like,
man, that's my guy.
Those type of beats, because I've always been a fan of those.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I don't know that man, but like I really fuck with like that selection.
Like
Sango, yeah. They from Michigan too. AGO, ain't they all from Michigan?
Yeah.
Sango, Juice.
What?
They all from Michigan, bro. I don't know if it's Detroit specifically, but I know it's Michigan though. I know it's Michigan. And it's funny though, because like literally our guest before you was from Detroit as well. Well, from
B-O-B.
what do you say, Ellipse?
Ypsilanti.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say it. But he was like by way of Detroit, but it was B.O.B. Young Thug's video director.
Okay.
And, did a bunch of shit with him. So that's dope, bro.
That's crazy.
That's dope, man. So do we have a name for the new project? Have we already? What do we titled it?
So Ida, which is pretty much Wadi Rum backwards, which is a country in Jordan. So, and that's just, actually no, it's a desert in Jordan, which is the country. But I just saw it on Instagram one day, and then this project was basically being fulfilled consciously about like me trying to really identify with the concept and just freedom of space and isolation, because I like being alone. It's nothing wrong with people sometimes, but it's just sometimes people just be doing too much.
Yeah.
And like being out here, like I don't really necessarily have family, so I ain't rolling around with my niggas like that out here. I'm really just always dolo with my management, and my kin. But it's just I just kind of like flipped the words, but also this location when I found it on Instagram just kind of like took me to that ideology, in that space or comfort zone. And it was like this desert looking so peaceful. And I was like, oh, okay, let me just kind of like go along with that concept and just try to like, build this whole experience just straight off of, how I feel, as artists, sometimes we may need to exempt ourselves a bit more, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we get so lost in the sauce, But I'm like a very big guy, just like, especially now having a baby, like I'm chilling with the baby, bro. That's all I'm doing. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, at some point in time, like I'm probably about to be gone. You know what I mean? And I think about just these little moments with my son that could potentially help him feel more confident, whatever the feelings that he has now, but that's just really my vibes right now. Yeah. But Merida is the project. It's dropping on Mike Melinoe Day, which is November 14th.
Man, shout out to that. We were talking about that. We was like, damn, we didn't even know you had a day here, man.
That shit was random as hell.
How does that feel, bro? You got a day in another city that you ain't even from, bro. That's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, when y'all say it like that, it sounds like I've accomplished something.
Yeah.
But to me, in my world, it's only so many things that, like, I've always pat myself on the back on anything I do. But, like, I'm thinking like ACL is dope, but I'm thinking of Coachella.
Man.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking of Jimmy Fallon. You know, this is cool a day, but realistically, what does it do for me? So I'm thinking, okay, I need to boss up so I can have events every year to do something for the kids or some shit. You know what I mean? I'm like,
you're thinking of the broad spectrum,
bro.
like
Like, because the first event I did was more like, kind of yoga, kind of revive kind of event, and I got a grant from the city and I threw it and I paid everybody, like make sure it was cool. But this year we're going to do like a release gig and shit like that for my project and stuff. But every year I don't want to make it a festival because I know how much money, but hopefully at some point in time, in this city I already got mad festivals. Like a nice event to kind of, rest, maybe some kids learn, maybe it was some kids that was like, yo, I want to learn about podcasting. So we had a workspace, kids come in and learn about podcasting. What if it was some kids learn about DJing? Just I have the access to all these creatives here, and these kids gonna be here longer than us. So it's like, why not try to have some sort of workshops to get the kids going, but also these kids get to meet each other. Say it was like an artist, little young artist, that met a producer and he just learned some new shit. You know what I mean? Get them hyped, man. Get them excited, but also have that relationship with us. Like, you know what I mean? Because realistically, I mean, I know I ain't from here, bro. Like, but I kind of look at this shit like, I just happen to be here, and it's like, God's gift. Like it was my destiny. I was supposed to be in this hole, and that's cool and cute and all, but my main focus is always these kids, bro. Like we gotta figure some shit out. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm gonna live 110. That'd be cute, but while I'm here, I just feel like it's very important to try to like, get these kids some sort of opportunity to be, happy, smile.
Yeah, thinking of the future.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, and then a lot of these people just be going through a lot, bro. And think about when we were in school. You think about your homie that always had the same doo-doo drawers or some shit, or weird ass shoes or some shit. You know what I mean? Like them kids going through it. You go to their homes and it's really nobody there all day and parent work. So I'm just like, man, get these kids an escape. And also, it ain't even got to be with music entertainment. This shit could be more on the tech side. You know what I mean? Trying to, like, really bridge those gaps because, again, these kids going to be here. And Austin is a fast-growing city. I believe in my world, I feel like it's like a town turned into a city. You know what I mean? Because it's like a college town. Now it's, like,
booming.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been saying this since I got here, bro. No bull. But I'm like, dog, in 5 years, this shit going to look crazy. It's already been about 5.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I always cap it on 10, though. Like, the 10, you see a real transformation in any generation, bro. Like, every 10, bro, you gonna see some shit. So I'm like, in 10 years, bro, the city gonna look crazy. So by us being these artists that might be on the forefront right now, it's gonna always be somebody behind us. So it's just like, I ain't saying I gotta go kick it with your auntie and nothing. I'm just saying I'm as regular as they may come. So I mean, if you want to meet this guy, if you want to meet this guy, you want to meet this guy. It's nothing to just make it happen. It's just like providing the right opportunities to do so, because these kids like is going through so much, even with the pandemic, the mask and shit. Like, imagine trying to date somebody and then shit going to school.
Bro.
That shit, bro, you be damn near about to die into these masks. So kids, like, you know what I mean? They can't even really breathe right now. So
man.
Trying to just have that type of world. But
man, we're fathers as well, bro. So like, I know his daughter is in school, but my son, he's virtual right now because that mask shit, man. Like my son, I don't trust him to have that mask on. He's 7, bro. Like I don't trust him to have that mask on 24. Bro, so I'm like, vaccine, come on, for the children, bro, so he can take his ass back to school. But yeah, bro, like I feel that, fam, on the father tip, on the kid shit, man. I was one of them kids that needed an out. You know what I'm saying? Like I played football, but it being in the church, the performing arts was a thing for me, because summertime, going crazy, bro. With the friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing dumb shit. That really like saved me, bro. And like I probably would have been in tons of fucking trouble if I didn't have these certain outlets. So man, I feel that, bro. I feel that we definitely need them in Austin, man.
And I mean, it's gonna happen, in time. But I feel like, again, I ain't from this hole, so like, in actuality, it's none of our duties to do anything. Yeah. But as humans, sometimes you get more closer to just like humanity, man. I think it's important, bro. Like, I ain't saying you gotta walk a kid to school, but bro, it's just opportunities, man. And I don't want that kid gunning after my kid.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we might as well make amends and just figure this shit out. But it ain't gonna be as sweet. It ain't gonna always be that way. But Austin is just growing too fast, and like, I just think like with the work from Shaka, all these other different people that's been here for so long, like it'd be kind of whack to kind of get to this level and everybody else take advantage of, just this access of money. Realistically, is what I'm talking about. Like, money, you know, opportunities for jobs and shit like that a lot of these kids could just be benefiting off of. Like, you know, I could talk about that shit for days, but like I'm talking about like that's one of my main focal points. Like, you know, I've been thinking about that shit for years. My mom been on my head about that shit for years, like baby, young nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean? I've been manifesting this shit, but it's like my mom just always told me about brand and just like, you know, fundraisers and just, you know, community events just to kind of keep the kids, you know what I mean? Because again, we ain't gonna be here. Like, you know, it's kind of weird that you got 50-year-old, 60, 70-year-old motherfuckers running shit where it's just like, fam, you ain't even gonna be here in 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's just like sometimes I feel like we just gotta do the little mini work that we can in the community, and I'm still gonna do crazy shit in Detroit, of course. Like that's
just set them up for
inevitable.
success.
Yeah, but do what we can, man, because they love what we doing out here with the music shit. But we got hella lives, man. A lot of shit go on when I'm off that stage. So,
yeah.
That reminds me of what B.O.B. said in our last interview. He was like, what was it, like the time traveling at the end?
Oh yeah, he was
like that first grader could be your producer,
man.
You know, day. Or like one day type shit. I was like, damn, man.
Like plant seeds, but also like treat everybody like with the same respect that you would want in the future. Like maybe connect them to somebody that they want to know, you know, as a kid, you know, later in the future, they may be the CEO to some record label that you're trying to work with.
Exactly.
You have that connect just off the strength that you were kind enough to, like, build a relationship with them, you know?
Right, yeah. No, facts, bro. I mean, I honestly feel like a lot of people don't try to put the responsibility on us, but it is our responsibility. Like, you know, and we ain't got to be no super Negroes. Like, shit, it is what it is. We can, I mean, shit, bro, we ain't come from shit, so it's just like, what the fuck you expect from me? Like, you know what I mean? But in you know, retrospect, you just kind of, if I got 10 and I can spare a hot 5, let me throw the 5 because I'm about to get 500 the next day. It's just, dude, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Because you going to get, man, when you getting it and when you blessed and you meant to get it, bro, you going to get it. It's like, it's hard to take something from somebody that already got it. Like, you know what I mean? That's why in my spirit, like, I'm telling you, like, anything that I want, bro, is mine. I just got to know I work hard for the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care how many niggas working right now, probably rapping. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can't do what I do.
Yeah, you know your own path.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's all you got to focus on, man. Just focus on you. We get too lost in the sauce sometimes, man. End up, again, you know, perishing, you know, not really even being happy your whole motherfucking life. No, too many people like that in the crib, dog. So.
You sound real spiritual, bro. You into the ancestors and manifesting and... Cause I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cap, bro. I am, bro. Like I'm, positive affirmations, the whole 9, bro. I'm, you know, meditating the whole 9, bro. So it's my girl. Shout out my baby. She got me into it. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like I dabble. I dabble when I dabble. I just feel like, man, when you come from just crazy shit, it's just like, I mean, I only kind of know what else is back there. So I mean, at least I know how to, you know what I mean? Yeah, just keep striving, bro. And like, I'm a big advocate of like change. Like, I'm not saying you gotta switch everything up, but like, man, sometimes like even if I would have never got into like painting, I don't know what the fuck my music would sound like today. I would have never made Affection. You know what I mean? In the way I did it. You know what I mean? I would have never made Vacation because like I was still timid. I'm just gonna get my, you know, shit off. Like, and it's just like, that shit cute, but you know what I mean? You know what you can do. So I don't know what the fuck I would be if I didn't kind of venture off and just grow. So
Okay. Well, shit. You want to spin another track, man?
Let's run it.
Let's play something, man.
Let's do Costco.
Run some Costco.
Yes, sir.
For those of y'all on YouTube, I am sorry again. You're out of it. Out of it. Go stream it though. Go run it up. Apple, Spotify, Google. I'm streaming everything.
Everywhere, man.
Yes, sir. And that was Costco, but Mike Melinoe. I'm trying to break out of the habit of doing it because I feel like I'm just stuck doing that now. I'm going to end up doing radio shows now.
That shit is so funny, man. That shit is funny.
That's it.
Man, ACL's coming up, man. I know you said, you know, you thinking about Coachella, but like, this is your first time ever performing ACL, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel though, bro? Like, come on. Come on,
down
man.
crowds that that big before, or is it like
I have, but not like concentrated in this realm. You know what I mean? Because I've done like festivals overseas, and I mean it was like a hangar, like a you know what I mean. It was a whole big old campground, little shit. Had like 4 or 5 stages. It was wild. But
you were in like the Czech, right?
Yeah.
I do my research, bro. The Black Nardwar.
Hey, I love Nardwar.
Look at that.
Can't wait, man. Yeah. But did that 2 times, and the first time was like a little smaller stage. Second time it was probably like damn near like 700 people in there type shit. You know what I mean? So I mean I've done those little South by shit, But this is probably like,
on some worldwide shit.
Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest for sure.
Hell yeah.
But it's one of them ones like, since I've been here, I just kind of like been, all right, I'm gonna get that one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it
just came to you type shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, at this point, bro, I feel like as, creatives, we're so like fast forward with our time. Like we here, but we like, oh no, I got this tomorrow. So it's just like I'm hyped for this shit, to be quite honest. Don't seem like it's about to happen. Like for me, because it's just like once it's today, that's when I'm living.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like anything could happen by that time.
Yeah, I'll take in consideration that today is the 28th of September. ACL starts this week, and this man's like,
literally,
yeah, it'll come and pass. Like,
yeah,
a little too calm, bro. You're making me nervous.
It's just because even like, all right, see, nigga got Freddie Gibbs on a Friday and shit.
Yup.
I played Emos one time.
Okay.
And that was like a nice gig, but it wasn't what it's about to be. But I've been to Emos, and I'm always big on manifestation. Like, I'm talking about, I be at a concert the whole time stiff, just like.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of myself up there, what I would have done, what I would have said, but I'm just happy for these opportunities. I just really want to, do for the kids, just make sure I'm kicking ass so I can just go back and just, kiss my little baby the next morning and be like, yeah, daddy did that. Like, and hopefully, something come from it. But ultimately, man, I just want to bust my ass. Like, like to be honest, I'm in such a go mode. Like, and maybe it's the juices from the baby, it's quite fresh and shit. But like, dog, I'm telling you, man, I just want to get it all. Like, I ain't trying to sound crazy or nothing, but like, nah, for real. Like, it's like a stick up how I look at shit right now. So, I mean, with this ACL shit, it's just like, I'm blessed with the opportunity. I mean, they hit us up last year, so I've been knowing. You know what I mean? So the festival was supposed to be last year, and then they, came back this year with the same offer. Fuck it, we'll take it. You know what I mean? But it's one of them things you cross off your bucket list. I just want to make sure I go out there and do my job. You know what I mean? Make sure I meet some new people, affect some new people. Just
it's a stepping stone.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. But it's huge for me. You know what I mean? Being that guy that never had a show at a point in time. Open mics, nobody listening, everybody talking in the back. You know what I mean? And shit, like all this different shit. So it's lit for sure. But like in my brain, it's just like for some apparent reason, it feels like I've already been here at this moment, maybe because you think about it all the time. So it's like, but it ain't gonna hit me until it's like
up there.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm in the back, like, about to shit my pants, and I'm like, go out there, and it's like, yo, this nigga, like, cause I'm always anxious. Like, I'm always like, you know what I mean? Cause I'm ready to get out there and just go crazy. You know what I mean? But it's just like, in the real world, I might come off as just, you know what I mean? Super chill, cause, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. I just know I practice, work hard, and I plan to have fun when they say my name, so that's all it is. But it's gonna be lit though, for sure.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be lit.
Not gonna lie, I'd be nervous as fuck.
Yeah,
I'd be super nervous, bro. Like my father, I told you, my father's a preacher, but he also is a gospel singer as well, and he normally plays ACL every year.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's my father and my uncles are his group. He play guitar, drums, the whole nine and shit. And like I've been like behind the stage when they like performed. Of course, they one of the first people. It's gospel and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, it was like, I'm like, fam, this shit is crazy. Yeah. This shit is crazy as fuck, bro.
I mean, I've been there once though, so I kind of like, and I saw Danny Brown. So I'm just like, the whole time I'm thinking like, one day I'm gonna get the opportunity to have like a later in the night set where it's just like people ready to come see me, know my music. So I'm just trying to go out there. Blah, 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 blah.
Danny Brown lives in Austin.
That's
so
what I was about to say. Have you
connected? Be in the crowd now.
Have you connected with Danny?
Man.
I saw he followed you on Twitter, bro. Have y'all connected?
Nah, man. Niggas just know each other. Like,
okay.
I just know mad niggas on his side.
Got
I'm pretty sure my name been popping up on his side. It's just it's very weird intro that's about to happen. And my manager just met him like 2 weekends or 3 weekends ago at a tailgate.
Tailgating, bro.
So
he had a cowboy hat on and shit.
Oh,
like,
so
this
I'm
nigga
just,
look like a Texan.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like one of them vibes.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my favorite fucking artists, to be honest with you, man. Like, to see what he's done with the perspective of coming from Detroit, bro, his background specifically, and getting to where he is in life. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like, appreciate that dude a lot, bro. So like when I met him because I opened up for him at Empire like in 2019, and I was like, bruh, like I'm crowd surfing going, bruh. I went so crazy at that joint. Like, it was a very kind of perfect, if anything. But right before I hopped on stage, you talk about tension.
Yeah,
I was just at a music video shooting some shit, and that didn't go too well, but we got it done. And I'm talking 10 minutes to get from the east side, like, I don't know, y'all know what Volstead is?
Yeah.
So from that area to Empire.
Sheesh.
And I'm talking traffic on like a Friday, Saturday. So I'm drop me off, hop right out. And I mean, I go on the side of the stage and I mean, they like, yo, in 5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just like, how do you get prepared in 5 minutes? But it's just like, if you are supposed to be this guy, you will get prepared.
Yeah.
Because even like the overseas, the second time I went overseas, bro, like they were late with transportation at the airport. So I had to go. I'm like, gotta go to the hotel, shower 2 minutes, hop straight out, put on the clothes. The van was late getting there at the hotel to the, bruh. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I'm talking about no movie shit, no lies, bro. I show up to the fucking like festival campgrounds and a golf cart there. We go to wherever, we could get there, and then we had to pretty much jog from that point, bro, to this fucking little... I'm talking movie shit. Like, it felt like I was, like, there. You know what I mean? And, like, we show up at the place, the sound, stage manager is, like, right there. It's like, oh, Mike, bro, I was just about to text you. Perfect, bro. She got 5 minutes left.
Fuck.
And I'm like... Yeah, I got my girl, and I mean, I'm trying to be, for sure, and I'm like, yeah, for sure. I'm walking through the crowd and shit, go in the back and literally grab the mic, go right up.
Damn.
That is
So I'm
crazy.
just like, you know what I mean? So it gets to those weird-ass moments that if this is where you're supposed to be, you'll show up.
Yeah.
Find a way.
Yeah, man. We talked about some people just like locally here that you fuck with, man. Who's some other people that you fuck with? You said Jay, of course.
Yeah.
I see a couple of, Vacation is directed by Shelly, right?
Oh, yeah, my guy.
Shelly, another funny thing. He works where I work. My 9 to 5 is his
really?
9 to 5. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, I would see him, like, I don't know him personally, but I would see him walking around. I'm like, I've seen that dude before. I've seen him like doing music or something. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So who's some other people you mess with around town?
Definitely, that's my guy. I fuck with a lot of people, man. But Jerron, man, that's like one of the guys I like. Ife Neuro. I don't know if you familiar with him. Very just talented rapper guy, man. It's like IFE and like
Got glasses?
Yes,
Wear glasses?
Yes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Short kind of.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Bro, I'm talking about Wordsmith.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? But that's like on some personal shit. Like, long story short, when I was homeless out here, like, I literally was bad for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? 2019 was crazy. You know what I mean?
Hold on, you mean like sleeping in the car, homeless?
Nah, nigga sleeping on the floor. Nigga taking the last like 800 bus. I believe it was 800 all the way north to the Domain every night for like a week. You know what I mean? Just sleeping on the floor and shit. Then I had one of the artists that I was fucking with at the time. I was staying at her spot a couple nights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that's how I got cool with him. I showed up at his release. I didn't even know he rapped. You know what I mean? I saw on Instagram and I ain't had shit to do. Popped up, build. He ended up giving me a job, like, at Amazon, helped me with that. So like, that's like some real shit. You know what I mean? But shit. I mean, I fuck with Jay Soldier. Like, you know what I mean? That's like a talented guy. Tita's like my guy. Like, we be going play dates and shit like that. Like, but Tita's one of them for real. Like, fuck music. Like, that's my nigga. Like, I really genuinely just feel like he just been cool since I met him. And I'm super big on that. I don't like that shit. Like, mad niggas kept trying to make me meet Tita when I first got here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I'm not into the, meet this nigga because he the hot. I meet the nigga when I meet the nigga, bro.
It was an organic meeting between y'all two?
Yeah, but you know, nigga, hey, you know what I mean? Type shit. I'm just like, nah, that ain't me, bro. But when we met, bro, he said the same shit. Like, yo, man, nigga said, all right, word, woo, woo. And then we chopped it up. Bro, I'm talking same nigga every time I meet him. And I like that. Like, I don't like to put on different hats. And that shit is just a little difficult for me in my upbringing. So I'm just like, I like to keep it cool, you know what I mean? But shit, yeah, I mean, I fuck with a lot of people, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas for days. I mean, it's a lot of dope-ass singers in different kind of realms and stuff. Like, even Black Odyssey. I don't know if y'all familiar with
Black of course.
Sound, man. Hey, that boy took off, too. This album, man, he didn't... I saw Rory and Maul posted it on their podcast. I'm like, he's out of there now. I'm like, oh, shit.
I just met the nigga. Like, shit. I've been knowing him. Like, we got mutual friends. My boy Harry, like, oh my gosh, like, just talented motherfuckers. But they kind of more cool on that realm. Long story short, I pull up to a studio session for Jerron, and he in that hoe. And we just literally just build. I cut a couple records or whatever the fuck we was doing, and then, we just start chopping it up. And I mean, he played the album. Oh, actually, Jerron invited me to his release gig.
Jeez.
And I heard his album, and this is my very first time really kind of meeting this nigga. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Oh, what up? We see each other, so we gonna always, But I mean, bro, I heard this album, and I was just like, dog, this was like a month and a half before, and I'm like, yo, yo, I'm looking at Jerron like, fam, like we gotta go back. Like I'm changing everything. I'm about to put a little more 10%, 50% into everything I'm doing because like, bro, he inspired me so hard because that's the music I live. That's the music I just turn it on all day. And I mean, I hate to put names, but we all know the names that they kind of sound. Yeah. But bro, that shit is a feeling. And also to have the certain people who mixed it. Ali.
Yeah, that's why I was like, everybody was like, got that TDE feel. I'm like, bro, y'all don't even know who's behind the boards right now, bro.
Saying?
Yeah.
But bro, like the stories and everything. But to hear it in the studio, which was, I believe, Willie Nelson's studio and all this shit, like nice studio, look very movie-esque, like just too crazy. Kind of felt like I shouldn't even been there type shit. But I'm just in there like, wow. And then I met, some other singers. But bro, talented dude, bro. Cut some records with him and stuff with Jerron and shit. And just dude solid then since. But yeah, it's a lot of different people, bro. Like, I just fuck with though.
Sam, I'm not gonna cap. Like, I saw Sam at the breaks, fresh and
yeah, I saw him there too.
Yeah, he had what was it like the. Damn, I forgot where that venue was, but it was
like Barracuda or some
there
shit.
You go,
like,
there you go. Yeah,
but I don't think it's called that no more.
Yeah,
but
not anymore. Yeah, and me and my girl had saw him, bro, and like I ain't gonna lie, low key, I kind of made it a thing to catch like a show whenever he was performing here locally, bro, because. Between like him and like Alejandro playing the guitar and shit, bro, it's like it's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe, man.
He nasty. That's his name, Alejandro?
Alejandro, yeah, a little Puerto Rican looking dude.
Fam,
my bad if you ain't Puerto Rican, fam, but he looks Puerto Rican to me.
I'm telling you, man, like it's just certain people that you've seen for so long.
Yeah.
That and I ain't really the nigga that just approach you all like I just like to kind of I like shit to be natural.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like just chill, it ain't that serious. But like, bro, like seeing him live is always amazing, bro, because like the energy. And it kind of like takes you. Sometimes as an artist, like I got a band now that I perform with sometimes, so I kind of get the experience of a band. But bro, when it's more people up there with you, bro, and they like want to be up there with you and they're alive with you, bro, it takes everything to a whole nother level. Like having somebody like that, even the bassist, the drummer, like motherfuckers, like even the drummer that used to play with him, Isaac Polito, like he works with me now and stuff like that. And I've been seeing him with Sam the whole time, and I'm just like, yo. I'm like a fan of you. I mean, like, no, y'all kill it. You know what I mean? With Sam, man, I'm telling you, like, one of the most genuine cats. But like, truthfully, man, like his music just speaks, man. Like, I love the detail and to be in the studio with him and to know who's around and working and how they work. Like, you know what I mean? It felt good, man. Like, because some niggas, you come to my studio, it's in the crib. We working, we busting ass. Yeah. But like, I don't really know other people's environments, you know what I mean? It'd be kind of timid stepping in other niggas' shit. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Are they gonna really want to work? Because I'm here to work. Yeah. I got in there and I'm knocking shit out just like that. But to see how he works and, to be able to chop it up with certain stories, we exchange and stuff like that. It's just dope, bro. Real solid dude. But yeah, Black Odyssey for sure. Like, I feel like they should get a Grammy. Man. And I've been petitioning. I'm trying to get that out there.
Hey.
You cannot.
That tape is up there. It's up there, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam.
Bro, I feel like
up there.
Bodie James. Yeah. And I mean, of course, in Detroit, but that was a solid Bro Jackson.
Oh yeah, bro. For sure.
Then Black Odyssey. Black Odyssey is worth the conversation. Yeah. Put him in the conversation.
Especially in that genre too, bro. Because I'm like, who's been really released? Come on. That could fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
man.
They
better do their job, bro.
Hey. But yeah, man.
I'm bummed I haven't catch them live yet.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
man.
You on the ACL?
I am not. No.
Man, he probably gonna be doing some shit around that time. But truthfully, bro, like, got to.
Yeah.
It's one of them shows. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you gon' feel it.
Yeah.
Because I fuck with the project and I like everybody that's been involved. Like, I think he even has Moody Banks doing vocals for him.
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
And I've talked to him about him coming on the show. So, man. To be able to do both before the year's over is definitely a goal. So,
yeah, bro, you definitely got to catch him, fam. Like literally sounds the exact same on audio. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, he be so central with it, bro.
Bro, I was like, yo,
okay.
I just saw his recent gig that he did. I forgot what venue that is, like on 6th Street, but he did something over there, bro. Crazy, dog. Like, it's just like. To hear it live is one thing. To hear the record is one thing. But like, brother, like really understand like the artist is another. Like, you know what I mean? And to take it, like, cause once I meet you, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm a regular nigga. Like that's just me. But I always, every time I'm seeing you live and you work, I'm gonna always step back and just be like, oh, whoa, this nigga's working right now. This is like, let me just be a student. I'm on the side of the stage like the whole time looking at everybody, like the communication. Oh, who is he talking to in the back? Oh, who's running the track? Like all that shit, bro. It's just great work, bro. And like, you know, hopefully, for real, again, Grammy, bro. Like Grammy, I feel like they should, bro.
Hey, and I want to see what y'all two sound like together. You said y'all
cut
that would be tracks.
Yeah, and there was some shit for Jerron and shit. That shit was fire, man. I can't wait. Jerron is always motherfucking
yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite people right now, bro. Like Jerron is like always working, always, you know, staying focused, man, trying to like, you know, create and just figure shit out. And he keeps me like in a bag of rapping. Like not many motherfuckers just get me to rap. Like, you know what I mean? He just got that soul, jazzy, and which is my favorite genre ever is jazz. So him playing the keys also is a connection to my father because, which is kind of weird. Like he ain't my father, but it's just like, for you to play the keys the way you play the keys, it hits home for me because all I saw was my dad do it, sometimes at church, sometimes at a studio, and that was like very faint. But it's just like to see that, man, it's just a blessing to know these people, bro. And I'm pretty sure I've talked to them, like it's the same, very mutual, but to be honest, like me just being a fan of music, like I'm just glad that I came to Austin and just met dope niggas. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just go different, you know, places, you don't really hit it like that. But it's taking some time to meet these people and just build the way we've built. But like right now, it's like a good time for a lot of people in Austin. And I feel like I'm happy that we're all kind of like in the same circle and just communicating. Because I mean, it's a small ass city. You can run this, like literally do errands all through this whole quick as hell one day. But you know, right now it's like, you know, I feel like a lot of motherfuckers is kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
It's just good to experience. Like
it's a good era right now. So
man, it's crazy, dog.
That fucking seltzer got me belching, burping, bro.
This tropical mango, crazy.
Some shit.
Yeah, the mango and the strawberry go hard.
Yeah, this shit nasty. It's good.
Man, are you gonna bless us? Are you gonna bless us with a verse?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. What you want to do, Mario? You wanna?
Yeah, hopefully I don't fuck up.
What am I pulling up?
You want to run a track and then get some? Are we only gonna run the two, or you want to run a? Can we run a third?
I mean, shit, we see what's up, man.
You want to run a third track and then find an instrumental, or you want to just pull something up?
Yeah, let's run a track.
Shit, hey, let's run that Affection, bro.
Affection.
That's my shit.
That's my shit. I love it.
Got that bounce, bro. That future bounce.
That was Affection by Mike Melinoe. Available everywhere. Stream it, run it, jam it out anywhere.
Please. Strings on it.
But yeah, as Neighborhood Nick was saying, called me off guard and saying we're doing a freestyle session.
Hey, you mentioned that he'd be down to drop something, bro.
Yeah, why not, man?
Hey,
I got a little bar.
Yeah, a little Sweet 16. Hey, it's cool. Hey, I'm telling you, one day we're gonna go back and we need to clip all our freestyles, bro, because we now have some legendary ones, bro. I'm telling you, just skip to the end of the videos, fam. And you'll hear us. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in.
See, I'm gonna just run through some beats real quick. You pick which one you feeling, because I am terrible at picking instrumental for people.
Play some Doom.
Ooh.
Or actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut that off. I need to do in honor of Detroit legends.
Dilla.
Play some Dilla.
Yes, sir.
Dilla Dog, baby. R.I.P.
Man,
shit.
Yes, sir. R.I.P.
Hey, my girl has a donut, has the Dilla donut tattooed on her, bro.
What?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Shit, Melinoe. Look. Been a problem since my mama pushed me in that fucking stroller. She pots to piss and pop what's missing, Mrs. fucking roll up. Ain't down to kick it like a newborn in your stomach, hold up. My genius conscious content, shilling chakras channel, yo son. This mental's got a princess, pass me your bid. I probably win a Grammy, work with Rihanna all in a year. King of the jungle, captain of the ship, I dare you to steer. Y'all think I'm playing, I crash this game into some drama again. No politician politicking about this poverty near. In darkest alleys, lose your wallet, observe. These crackheads do fellatio, hecked off that work, but I can serve them with an extra dose. Melinoe be stepping stones, Colossus chest to chalice gold. Rose for the rest of the soul, love below bitch, we been gold. Pyramids, the pastor's home, still a Rome, crack aroma, accomplice. Moonlight with goblins from Compton, some mittens from Dallas if you feel it. But look, pinky nail getting long, shit. Shawty said I should cut it. Baby, this is pimpin' dog. Stable as the broom to which was flying on. Late with foreign broads, sucking titties all night like life depended on. Hit the bomb, pin the donkey, trellis lights of many gods, hallucinating, relishing your flaws while y'all seem apart. I done put that work in while y'all's taking off. I ain't seen vacation since the moon, hey. Jamaican jerk chicken on a Tuesday. After my inventions, I get toupee. Roll a blunt, it's 4 of us, no worry, you with who, baby? Melinoe, the wise to profit, probably pick up loose chains. Stacking to my confidant and accomplish my confused aim. Top of all your food chains, belly full with mood rings. Newbie in my boot thing, enchanted vision. You say it's been so long since a photo been in my motherfucking possession. But we off that Topo Chico, eh? Topo Chico got a bitch who calling me by 8. I just wanna see what's good, baby. I ain't know. Nice energy with your Gatorade, baby. What's the play today? I think, I don't know, that might be perfect way. I might be wasted by 10, a little past 8, but hey, I think it's kinda cool cleaning it off with Lysol. I don't really wanna see too much. I think the mic's off. I mean, wake up for the day. Might just tap my little baby on the bum for hey. I think he love me so much I wanna play kickball. Baby, what's the fall? I don't really wanna see the tall dog. Baby, I've been barking from a nice hog. Shit, really don't eat the pork, but I'm a beast. Baby, what's the news? I'm from the west, not the east. I think it's kinda crazy when you wanna feast. Baby, yeah.
I fuck with that.
Baby,
yeah.
baby.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Song.
You going or what? You want me to go?
Shit, you want me to?
Gotta go on the Dilla, man.
Yo, check it. We them rappers who drop rhymes like dimes. Pass the strap to my left so my youngin' can up the crime.
Yeah.
I'm doing like 95, down 35, getting here while I drive like the still tipping video. Good on the west, now you missing like you really though. Wake up, Mr. West, really though. Shit, niggas crying over a top 10 list. Shit, I can't relate. Knife to you like a swarm of plate. Tell mugs to get at me, Mad Lib to get at me. Bullets go through windshields, knock bodies to back seats. Dipping traffic, trying to dodge them back streets. She took a sniff, now she singing like Wanye from Blackstreet. I don't even know.
My name from Blackstreet sound like a bitch I fucked last week. A reason to make the tempo go up a beat, but bitch, I been beating beats for like 10 weeks. Shit, look, straight, I know I'm not from here, but baby, I've been putting nice ground to the pavement. Baby, what you saving? Really nothing, a couple dimes and diamonds on my pavement. Really just something I shift legs, land with, baby. I've been moving across the Lansing. I've been trying to get the minds off the planet, shit. I know it's nothing, cross the nice wave, baby, play all crazy. What you want tonight? Little pussy lips, that's something from last night. Nice little pubic hairs, baby, that's something I floss with. What's the reason if you got the cost? This off the top, I think it might be something for my toupee. Baby, I don't really want to stay too late. Just give me head by little 8. Baby, I've been trying to get the bread by 4 days. What's really the reason if you want to have foreplay if you ain't trying to get head by the 4th day? Shit. This is nothing easy, just simple. We plugging in the sockets, trying to make sure the tempo is at least just a little something for us to cruise in. Bitch, I ain't really got no motherfucking car. I motherfucking used to take the bus up north, no reason to trip. Just a little something, stepping stone while I trip. Over the little rock of Pebble, baby, what's the memo? I don't really want it. I'm just trying to quit the...
Okay.
Bars today.
Came with the shits.
Hey. It was perfect with the beat too, man.
Shout out, man. R.P. Dilla, man.
Dilla,
Dilla, man.
Dilla, man.
But you got more. We good? You want one
I
more?
like that. I like that.
You want one more?
Shit, I mean, it's whatever, man.
Shit.
Let's see what else I got. I forgot about this beat, honestly. I rapped over this beat at some point.
We off the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to?
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Rearrange the planets. My bitch kinda thick. Resemble Janet Jackson. Nigga don't get jack, son. Shit, funny like Michael Black, son. Hold on. Let me slow with the shit down. Niggas know me, shit, I'm the man of my town. IDK, that's perfect. Make her twerk it. Make her show me that she worth it. That's for certain. Shit, fat and black. Don't give a fuck, still let the shit splat on your chick. Shh. then I dip. First name is Nick, last name is Lot, L-O, that's 2 T's. Niggas see me, shit, you can get the beats. Said that shit before, folks going 7 years ago, like Abe Lincoln. Fuck around and leave your ass stinking in the lack. Maybe in the alley somewhere. Shh, let me fucking chill. Shit, got my fucking kids, stay my world. I don't even know.
I'm back. Been a fucking while, but I'm here sitting down freestyling with the kid from 9 Mile. But you know what it is and what we do. We sit down, talk our shit, and then sip the brew. But that's okay, cause that's how we roll and how we live, how you touch and how you go. So you know you can't go quick. Take a moment, take a step back, and then think about it. Come around, let me know when you figure it out. But I'ma just hop back in the flow, cause I forget what I thought and I forget what I said, how it goes. So I'm going, cause I come and I go. I keep stumbling, but I'ma jump back in it. I'ma spit my rap and I'ma put my dap in. So you can't come back unless you freestyle in. And you gotta go off the top, off the dome, and freestyle all these bars that you come after me. No, it's Mario, I mean it's Flacco from the south side. So yes, that's the fofo. I don't stop, but I come from the head like some damn nasty ass sex with the spit.
Yo, shout out Mario, man.
Yeah, shout out Mario. My name DeMario in the middle if you indent it. I don't really want no problems, but you wanna get in it, your teeth. Really nothing that I need, I feast. I'm out the floss, baby, dropping by the names. I don't really need anything, I'm been the main. Waiting for the time to switch lane, shit. I really got in an accident last night. This bitch swerved too quick and I said, damn, bitch, what's the word? You got a problem, got insurance? Lil' Brody in the passenger seat, looking like he panicking. Baby, I don't really want no problems with you, just want my shit fixed. I think I'm about to smoke after this. Go back to the crib, a little errand that I ran, baby, real quick. Shit, 7-Eleven, a little couple of White Claws in my back seat, spilling all over my motherfucking car seat. Baby, no reason for it. Baby, I've been leaning, trying to get my vibe right. Purple when I'm sipping, little something then. I don't really want to flow, little something, baby. I've been floating across, baby, feeling like I can't really see the flowers in the trees, baby, give me mine. I ain't really flowing, but there's something in my time, little ticking, I don't really need it. One day I'm gonna get a Rolex, yeah. Something for the hoes, something for the bros, little show off, but make sure my motherfucking mammy good. Mammy gonna be having me in the hood, making sure everything 900K, little AK, something for the little spray, just in case a nigga run. I ain't really trying to promote it, but the shit where I'm from, I know it's West Side shit, 7 Mile, don't get twisted. Baby, I ain't really trying to feel the bridges, but I've been up, I've been tight, trying to make sure everything is right, nice. About this mic, look, Dilla showed me more than what you could. Little donut, so I've been staying away from sweets. Baby, what's the point if you ain't trying to hit the eat, trying to eat the meat? Baby, do you see? Everything I flow, everything I feel, everything I see, everything I know. Barely couldn't even tell time, I seen a ghost. What's the really beast of it? Rest in peace, Biz. I know it's kinda crazy. Everything that we've been doing kinda lazy. Different type of tab, everything you feel. I've been trying to hit a little acid by the meal. Trying to make a meal by the age of 31. I ain't trying to trip, I'm trying to see what we can see. Winning every day I smoke upon these fucking trees. Look, little something drove all the way to the hill to see what I don't know, but shit ain't perfect, but what's this worth this shit? I know a little something that I can make purchases for, but I don't really want it, baby. I've been seeing these ghosts too much, too long, baby. What's the point to make this song go 2 cons? I got it, baby. What you feel? Are you really feeling? Cause I'm lost in my seat trying to understand the beast all up in me. I swear it's creeping upon my teeth. Trying to feel hungry as a motherfucking billboard. Baby, are you plastered across that atlas shit? I've been kinda late, long enough to eat. Baby, are you missing all these days? Cause I was feasting. I know everything that you've been worth it for, working for, like my mama shit, double shift, the triple fuck it, whatever it is, just make sure the rent pay. Baby, I know I'm late, but I showed up. What is it worth? Shit, 4 minutes, shit, fuck it. I know we got a little something for the purchase bucket. We pulled up in a little something for the hoes. Baby, I ain't trying to feel it, but I know my bros wanna hit your whole friend, couple little shows, little dough here and there, baby, did you know? Name popping, bubbling like some motherfucking shit that you feel if you kinda popping on some grease, the chicken, if you know, cook a little something for the alright, that's cool.
Motherfucking Mike Melinoe, dog. Man. Going in, dog.
Man, thank you for that.
Thank you going in, man.
Little fun days, man.
love that.
Tangy lemon, man.
Yo. Hey, it's getting the job done. I didn't even know there was fucking alcohol in this shit.
That
Really?
4%, man, for like 5%.
It's good.
For real?
I think you got to round that up, though, man. That might be 5.
You got to round it up.
That's crazy.
They really mean 5.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
That shit is funny, bro. Yo, you fucking bless us, man. Bless us with the.
For sure, man.
Yo, how you feeling, Mario?
I'm chilling. I'm feeling good.
Chilling, man. Yo, that was fire as fuck.
I appreciate it.
That was fire as fuck, yo. We definitely we're gonna run that, man. we gotta run that. Nah, cause I like I said, I was telling you off mic. Like anytime we tell people to freestyle, like if you can't freestyle off the top, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Come with a nice written, bro. Come with something. You know what I'm saying? But people be like, oh man, I just gotta, I didn't came down. I didn't get. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay.
At the end of the day, I feel like, man, I wouldn't be in this position in life if it wasn't for what the fuck I'm doing. So like, when it comes to like freestyling and shit, again, like I told you, I hate the shit. It's really like, cause I'm a fan of it. So I would rather just, that was crazy. You know what I mean? But it's really just sometimes what I'm learning from a lot of my friends is just, having fun, man. Just trying not to think too much about it. But do your work. But have fun on the end. You know what I mean? See what happens, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Whew, shit. How y'all feeling?
Chilling.
Y'all good?
I really want to roll up, man.
Hey, if you get closer to the end, that's fine with us, bro. Cool. But I did want to touch back on like the whole like transition that you had from going from Detroit, and obviously you were involved in the scene to an extent, because you were already like doing stuff elsewhere, and then coming here, then you have to do the same anywhere you go, to establish yourself. How has that process been for you as far as like expanding? Because at this point, I feel like you've done festivals in other countries or overseas and stuff like that. Whereas I remember a while back you had your, I guess it was sort of a hot take whenever you said about the whole thing with DJs and spinning music in Austin, and I know it ruffled a few feathers, and it also led to us questioning that same question with DJs and artists that came on the show. What is your whole take on like what it takes to like either buzz local or go beyond the city that you're at currently?
I feel like a local scene is always important. You know what I mean? Because at least you will have like some sort of base in a sense. But I obviously, obviously I'm good in Detroit. You know what I mean? Yeah. From that hoe. You know what I mean? I do shows, all that shit if I need to. But I'm just big on, obviously I know that. Let me just try to figure out what the world has to offer. And I feel like it's important. And even on a DJ tip, I just feel like sometimes we get so motherfucking lost into the job and we just forget about the other shit that we personally like. And then one thing that I motherfucking hate, it's like if I were to blow up tomorrow, or for an example, like Black Odyssey, everybody starts spinning Black Odyssey. It's just like, nigga, these songs been hot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they been dope. Not saying you gotta, play it. It's just, all I'm saying is if you rock with it, you rock with it. And you need to just, show that. And sometimes in people's jobs, they have different, avenues that they're not able to be free with certain things. Well, in that case, don't put it on like you free, because you really just a slave just like us all. So my whole thing is just like sometimes we got to like break the barrier of just like what we can actually do as creatives. Because I may not be the biggest nigga ever, but I'm pretty sure it's a nigga that would love to be in my spot. And I'm pretty sure it's niggas that's like, playing at certain DJ gigs, or, maybe a promoter or whatever, or, a vocalist or whatever. People would die to be in your spot. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like the origin of hip hop started from the DJ, breaking records. You know what I mean? Putting people in position. Like, I think people would say I'm biased because of this name I'm about to bring up, but Joaquin is one of my guys. Like, you know what I mean? And that's maybe to other people it could be like, oh, he ain't from here, and you know what I mean, whatever. But Joaquin is one of them motherfuckers where I done seen this nigga be a photographer, creative director, and turn to a DJ producer and stuff, and literally is creating music at this point and putting people in position. But over the last few weeks, I've been popping up at his gig, and it's been some of the most popping people, you know what I mean, popping up. Like Mr. Carmack, I just met him at his function, and Mr. Carmack is somebody that one of my other homies been fucking with for years. So but every motherfucking event that he has, or whatever the fuck I got, like I'm playing Freddie Gibbs, I'm like, yo, Joaquin, I need you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we hitting each other up for these moments. Like, he introducing me to these people. So it's like sometimes if you have these positions, just play your role and do your job, because it's not really necessarily about the, extra shit that comes around it, the glitter. Nobody cares about the cameras. I'm not really into that. I care about the genuine love and what's really going on behind the scenes, if not right in front of your face. And sometimes, again, we have jobs, we have priorities, and that's cute and all, but I just don't like how people kind of flow along a realm of like, yo, when you get popping, we play your music, and it's just like, not to say my music, maybe my music wasn't dope to you before, but don't play it because it's being played.
Exactly.
Yeah, after everybody's already started spinning it.
And then you're going to want me to pull up, and then you're going to want me to do stuff. And it's just like, fam, I've been sending emails personally, you know what I mean, to people. And it's just like, I get it. Again, I get it. And maybe some people may not know you or whatever, and that's a big thing too, because, if niggas don't know you, and I'm the same way. If I don't know you, I'm the type, yo, let's meet. Let's I don't like just working with niggas. Like my boy Jay Soldier, I was texting him yesterday about a gig. And he was like, yo, I got some other things, da-da-da-da-da. But we was both just like, yo, like, I fuck with you. Let's you know what I mean? But we big on genuine. Like, I don't like that weird energy shit. Like, niggas be on the internet just tweeting, and it's just like, I'm not that guy. Which is, even with the tweet, I didn't even respond to nobody really. Because I'm not that nigga. Like, see me in real life. Like, if you have a discussion, like, you know what I mean? Because, truthfully, I only did that shit for that. I've done it before. Like, my manager be knowing. He be like, yo, nigga, why you be, like, you know what I mean? I done saying a couple things, and I'm just like, no, I do this shit because I come from an era where, society, world of Detroit, where shit is just harsh, bro. It's hard, bro. Like, it's just hard to get it. And I feel like sometimes in Austin, like, we're so, like, buddy, just dapping everybody. And I ain't gonna lie, man, you go to L.A., you go to New York, you go to Detroit, you go to Atlanta, it's so much competitiveness where, like, it's not bad. Like, even in Atlanta, it's so much love through that community. Yeah. Everybody kind of fuck with each other, but what you think they do. A lot of these niggas don't even fuck with each other. It's politics, though. Sometimes you got to do certain things to make it look a certain way, do a song with a certain guy, and it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? And then hopefully an opportunity come from that. But sometimes it's bigger than what you talking about. Yeah. It's about the city. So I really just did that shit, no bull, to start a conversation, and I left it. And let the people who come to me in real life have that discussion.
Yeah, like I said, it did lead to us like questioning artists, DJs, just their take on it, just so that way it comes out as an open discussion. You have everybody's input, and it's all different point of views as well. You got different types of DJs, different type of artists. So
exactly.
I think that is also very important to open up the dialogue, because sometimes shit just goes unanswered or not acknowledged, and then just kind of people are running blind at a certain direction,
Right. I mean, and that's okay, but even going to what we was talking about with the kids, like, you may not think nobody looking at you, but it could be a random motherfucking child or kid, young buck, 15, 16, that's seeing the actions and say you was sensitive and you was like, I don't want to play no Mike Melinoe. And it's just like, my shit, the hottest shit in his hole. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to play my shit if you got that? So I was like, all right, cool. Now you got this kid that's learning from you because he loves you. Now he's doing the same thing to the dope niggas around him. It's just like, yo, stop that shit. It's like, you don't got a dick suck to get love. What I'm saying is just like, I'm doing fire shit. If you doing fire shit, I'm going to pat you on your back. I don't give a fuck if the camera's there or not. I'm just that type of guy. Yeah. I'm not saying we got to be that way in Austin, but one thing I don't like in Austin, if it's one thing I dislike besides the traffic and just weak-ass drivers, is just, motherfuckers just being afraid to just kind of like, embrace. And I get it. I come from that. Nobody would say I'm dope in real life. Nobody would say it in front of the cameras in Detroit. Like, it was just like, yo, you dope, bro. We in studio sessions, you bigging me up. We go. It's like, I get it, you know what I mean? But in this world, my experience of Austin, mad people fuck with if it's dope, or if we hit it off right now. I consider, I see you in HEB or something. Yo, what up?
Yeah,
it ain't nothing extra than that. So my whole thing is sometimes just trying to like break the ice of just competitiveness, but also understanding like, yo, like we can all help each other as a city, because I've seen a city be so talented, and sometimes we kind of like our own like, crutch because we don't want to, but we don't got to be no crabs in the bucket here, because everybody is already that way. You got your vibe, you got your vibe, you got your vibe, but the most important thing is once we leave this shit, it's not my responsibility to put you in no position, but if I genuinely felt like a connection was right here and we got that, it's nothing to be like, yo, what you got coming up this week? I'll pull up. I pay. Don't even got to put me on the list. I pay. Put some money in your pocket. Like, cause that's what it's about, bro. Like, it's not about this extra shit. Cause again, somebody blow up and you want to hit me up, then it's gonna be a different conversation. Cause I'm already not that type of nigga. You know what I mean? I feel like I just kind of show myself enough. Like, you know what I mean? I give myself to the world. I don't give everything, but like I give you enough to be like, all right, he cool. Like, you know what I mean? I fuck with him, you know what I mean? And then it kind of get to the point where niggas get too emotional. So just sometimes just trying to break the ice, man. Trying to keep everybody up on fire, up on their ass, because it's just like, I'm coming every day. Like, you know, my boy Joaquin said, he was like, it always looks like you working. Like, you always, your work ethic is crazy, and that's just what I come from. But I like to feel that here. I don't want to have to necessarily go to L.A. and be like, damn, I've been chilling. I don't want to chill. I want to do my job, chill my motherfucking baby, and bust my motherfucking ass. Because all in all, I ain't trying to be in Austin year round. You know what I mean? Of course, it's going to be like a second home for me, but I'm trying to be on tour getting what I want to get. Like, you know, I'm trying to take my family. I ain't never literally been on vacation. So I'm trying to, you know, get to that point where I can take my family on vacation type shit. You know what I mean? So it's just these small conversations that break down the character of a man, a woman, whatever you consider. And just hopefully, you know, I kind of made some relationships on the other end on, like, you know, people learn about another person, da-da-da-da-da. Because I had one DJ come up to me, oh, why you didn't mention names? It's not about names. This ain't high school. Niggas get shot these days. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas is sensitive, bro. So it's just like, it ain't no names. Fuck a name. You do your job. You felt it. You do you. If you fuck with Jay, figure out the best song for Jay to mix in the mix for you. And if he ain't got that song right there, just let him know. Like, yo, I fuck with your shit. You ain't got the right one yet, but when it's that right one, I got you because I've been thinking about you. That's all it is. It's not. It's none of that. I don't got to do a song with Jay because I say I fuck. No, that's my nigga. When it's time, we gonna tap in. But it's just like the most important thing is just breaking the ice because again, bro, we all not gonna be here for the rest of our lives like that. If anything, year round. So I'm just saying, like, we can just kind of make this feel a different way. And again, there's more money coming here. So if we have our own world, and I sometimes be feeling weird and maybe out of place sometimes. Even feeling this way, you know what I mean? About a place that I ain't from. You know, it's just how I always felt.
Passionate, man.
It's just like, nigga, I love hip-hop, bro. Like, hip-hop changed my life. So it's just like, I don't want to see no city that was once a town that turned to a big festival traffic city, and now it's this culture that's been here, but it's finally getting a little flashlight, and we all blow it because everybody want to be in their own pot, which is cute. Do your shit. What I'm saying is, it's just a time and a place. That's all. You know what I mean? And then ultimately, you know, again, we don't have to do that. We don't, you know what I mean? But me and Tita, we don't work all day. But if Tita hit me up right now, I'm going to go home, write that verse, send that verse back. Because that's my dog. Like, you know what I mean? If he need me, I'm there. Jay, you know what I mean? I don't know Jay Soldier like that. But, like, I done had a studio session with him, texting, you know, cool guy. I don't know him like that, to be honest with y'all. I don't know him like that. But we building. Our relationship is constantly growing whenever we interact. But right now, if he's sending me some shit, I got you, Brody. I got you. No worries. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. You know what I mean? So it's just sometimes you got to be that motherfucker to just poke at motherfuckers. And if we got an issue, we got an issue. But we never have an issue because if it was an issue, it would be a real issue. Niggas is really dying. Like, come on, bro. Like, we don't got time for that stuff. And I'm grown. You know what I mean? I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
Just but open-ended question type.
Yeah. I think ultimately, for real, man, it's just, I just see what I've seen in Austin since I've been here. And I mean, bro, it just seemed like it's been going the fuck up. So I'm like, dog, I would be a fool if my hustling ass didn't capitalize on it. But I just got dope friends out here. I meet dope people all the time. And I mean, I would like for these people to play a part. Like, a lot of my homies that's helping me at ACL and all this shit, I'm like Shelly, the very first time I worked with him, bro, like it was awkward. We didn't really know each other like that. The second video didn't work out. We had to make some shit up in one night. The next video didn't so it's just, bro, we've grown to the point where right now, bro, we had a crazy, we just shot this crazy motherfucking film for the next single and shit. And it's just like you can't make that up. You can't buy that experience, that relationship that we've built. Like, you know what I mean? Anything video right now, you know what I mean? I will always hit him first. Hey, yo, you know what I mean? Because if anything, he may be 2 minutes late. But I'm going to be like, that's my nigga. He going to get it to me when he need. And that's the most important thing because he just been down. And I'm big on relationships. Like, I don't really care about how many niggas you done work with, how many niggas what's your blue check, you know, what your follower numbers. I don't give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because niggas with blue checks be still ass. So it's just like, who fucking cares? Like, just ball the fuck out, and you just don't know who the fuck is watching you. You don't know who's watching you. And what if you post my stuff and they was like, oh, this is what I needed, or vice versa? Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, we come from nothing. Like, stop trying to block each other off, because if that's the case, you just ain't really that confident in what you're doing. I know I know what I'm doing. I know how I do it. I know when I do it. This shit is different. Ain't nobody going, you know what I mean, on my realm. But that's how I got to live in my world. And I think everybody got to have a little 10%, 5%, how many, you know, it's not an egoic mindset type of thing, you know, but I think you got to have that edge, bro, because if you out here just comfortable, I'll record tomorrow. Nah, nigga, it's somebody right now getting the bars off. Like, you know, and you ain't got to kill yourself. You got priorities, children, like, that's the most important thing. But when that nigga sleep, I'm real quick. I'm one taking whole shit. Like, bro, I'm literally learning so much in this process. So, you know, just got to learn how to adapt. But right now, Austin, again, I feel like we on some other shit, man. And I don't want to see this shit flock to what it is or what it could be or what everybody else in other cities be, man. Like, this shit is going up. Let's not break that. You know, even in Houston, I got homies like, some shit be this and that, but they building. They got a whole community. Dallas, whole community. Fuck that shit. Like, Austin, yeah, it's dope here. We may not all be from the same shit. I don't give a fuck at this point. We all in it, ho. So it's just like, shit, what can we do to help each other out? You dope, make dope shit. When I hit you up, work. I don't want to hang out. We can hang out another day. When we working, we working. Like, when Jerron hit me up, I'm coming there to lay out some heat. And I'm doing everything on spot, 15 minutes, right verse, one taking hoes. And he out in there like, but it's just like, you hit me. You the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This what you want. So, I mean, you know, it's just one of them things. So, yeah.
Bro, that was beautifully put, fam. Yeah, because like you said, we literally, we like, it's not a segment, but we literally ask every artist, DJ, just the same question, just kind of based off of that tweet, bro. So that's dope. We can kind of get like the
full circle.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's dope,
real,
bro.
Man. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit was really just to poke.
Yeah.
Cause like I do it a lot. It's just be the smaller shit.
Yeah. And I get it, because it, like, the same way, we'll just go back to that, like, it's what is needed to happen, you know, like, people need to ask these type of questions.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, just get better. Like,
he didn't say no. Yeah,
get it. You know?
You're not saying no names because it's not personal type.
Because if I said names, niggas, you know what I mean, we gonna go about a different way, and niggas is sensitive. They don't really understand the influence of the internet, so everybody get perception, you know, all that weird lame shit. But I'm telling you, like, I'm the type of nigga, if you got any issues, any questions, anything, it ain't gotta be negative, like anything. I'm a very personal type of person. Like, I may be ducked off, you may not see me but when you approach me, we gonna have that dialogue on any realm, any topic, because that's just how I am. Like, I ain't afraid of shit. Like, you know, I don't feel like people owe me anything, so I'm just present as much as I possibly can be. But ultimately, in realms like this, like, I'm just kind of sick and tired of for real colored people beating each other down. You know what I mean? Not to get on no shit, but for real, just beating each other down. And it's just like, nigga, you ain't even picked this situation. So it's just like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, everybody mad at each other and we all broke. Nigga, we ain't no millionaires. You ain't helping your family. Like,
that's what we all said. Like, man, these are like petty fights compared to what it must be like to be in the actual music industry. You know, like, I heard motherfuckers are fucking evil and that shit.
Right, bro. We've had like these talks, like, you know, behind the scenes, because, you know, Mario's into throwing shows. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to go hard. He's gonna be the greatest in Austin. I'm hey, I'm stamping you now, bro. Like, for real. We're
trying to be the next Scoremore, me and Jay.
Hey, for real. But like the shit that, like, you know, he's an experience, or the, like, what we've experienced as far as just like guests trying to come up here. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, people are grimy, bro. Yeah. People, and it sucks it has to be that way. But like everything you said, bro, like, if people actually fucking like embrace people, you like you said, just genuinely fuck with somebody and not on some internet shit, bro, I think Austin would fucking catapult, bro. I think it would, man. We could be the same as the Atlanta underground scene or the West Coast shit scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could be just as fucking good, man. Just as good as talent here as it is in, you know, any other city, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, one thing I think for real too, also Austin being a very traffic city. Kendrick may be here in 6 months, 4 months, J. Cole, Trippie Redd, I don't know, anybody. So the people around, it's like, y'all bickering that local shit.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck Kendrick's coming.
Man.
Why do we give a fuck about Mike Melinoe that's performing here? Like, you know what I mean? So I really had to break this shit down. It's just like, bruh, like, these motherfuckers is coming in this hole. None of us are opening for them.
It kind of takes away everything that like we had for a moment.
It's just like, what do you have to offer? Where are you? How are you? And then you start looking in the mirror and you just like, damn, I ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'm bickering at you because like I ain't got a gig. You ain't hit me back about some producing shit, but you just suck. Or I just suck. Like, it's okay though. Or you gotta be like, hey, look, you know what I mean? Woo, woo, woo. Or hey, you suck at this, but I like what you did with that. Say you was a photographer too. Like, I like let's tap in with that. Like, everybody got their round, but like, bro, this is a traffic city, nigga. Niggas gonna get money regardless, but the experience, I don't know how many kids is at that school. But bruh, UT, I think about it every time, bro. Why don't these kids know about, I mean, I say my name just to say because I'm me, but why don't these kids know about Mike Melinoe? Like, it's over 15,000 kids that, you know what I mean, go to this school, and it's just like marketing, branding.
Yeah.
Who is the artist that they fuck with? Say it's Freddie Gibbs. How do I get on that show? I open up for him. Do a great motherfucking job. Make sure you do your thing. Have a good experience. Have fun. Hopefully something come from that. At the end of the day, stop trying to put yourself on that plateau and that level with these other people if you really ain't on that shit. Like, cause it's okay, bro. Everybody start like, bro, come on, dog. This shit's not funny for me no more. Like, it's just more than the little high school shit. And it's just like, at the end of the day, I just feel like personally, me and my world, I'm like, I just want to make everybody better around me. It's not my duty, but everybody I work with, I'm just the same way. I'm just like, yeah, bro, we can kick it after, bro. Like, right now, I just want to bust my ass because I just know what we can benefit from. Like, you know what I mean? I've been doing this shit for so fucking long. It's just like, bro, like, what else am I doing at this point? This is all I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, just get it done, work hard, bro. But give these people that's here an experience worthy enough to fuck with you. You already see the examples along the motherfucking, you know, trajectory of this industry. You already see what people are entertained by. Not saying you got to pick and choose where you want to fall in, but in actuality, like, okay, if this nigga drops a whole experience, what the fuck are you doing to add up to that with $0 or $500? Yeah, it's so many ways, but the broke ideas be the best ideas. You know what I mean? Because it's the most time where you might be the most creative. You don't have the access to everything, so you literally scrambling, like trying to figure it out. And once you figure that shit out, you kind of like, oh, okay, you feel good, your first experience and shit. And then you realize you get more money, you get more people around you, got to pay more people. And now it's like, okay, now you start looking at shit different. Now you can actually execute the ideas. Now shit different. Now you looking at yourself like these motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you not them motherfuckers. You, and you gonna only be you because you want to be you. But at the end of the day, bro, you got a responsibility, man, around this motherfucking local realm, wherever the fuck you at. I don't care if you in L.A., Detroit, whatever. Like, if you performing on the local level, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? And I say that humbly, like, you know what I mean? Like, not saying we nothing, but like, you're not there yet. And you got to be honest, man. It's okay. You know what I mean? Just ball the motherfucking out, and when it's your time, ball out. Like, Friday, ACL, all this shit, I'm going to perform so good. Niggas going to be like, I mean, is this nigga on tour or some shit? Like, nah, nigga, I'm just chilling. I just hit the HEB, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I'm cooling in that hoe. But it's just like, at the end of the day, like, these are the experiences to help propel us. But I got to go out there and bust my ass. I can't be out there like, hey, holding the mic cuffed and shit.
You gotta come right.
You know what I mean? Give them what the fuck they pay for. Like, you know what I mean? And then hopefully they look at you and be like, okay, let me fuck with that nigga. Get that nigga a follow. Buy that nigga little weak ass merch or whatever. Hopefully blow up. Like, you know what I mean? Type shit, and just whatever the fuck happens, bro. Like, type shit. But yeah, man. I could blabber about that for days.
Nah, man, that was perfect, bro. Yeah. That was perfect, man. Like,
you could tell how many conversations I have in the back, bro, every motherfucking time, bro. That's like one of the main convos, just about the culture here, man. And I'm just passionate. I just don't want to see again, you know, Austin become like, you know, this big ass city that just, you know, it's gonna happen regardless, because you can't control everybody. But I'd rather be that nigga that's just like showing so much love to the point where it's just like, man, like, it's all good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Look, I just pray a little kid come up to me one day, man, just, hey, yo, you know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, bro, it's nothing. What you want to do? It's your day. Like, you know what I mean? Give him some light and go about my motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Like, a little kid asked me for my autograph, like, nigga, 7-8 years ago. I'm shooting a video downtown Detroit, bro. This nigga asked me for my autograph. I signed it on $1.
Yeah.
That nigga probably spent that whole the next day. I didn't give a fuck, but I did that shit for the moment, for that time, and I wasn't nothing at that time. Still ain't.
Could have meant everything to him at that moment.
You know what I mean? Just, bro, play your role, bro, because you don't know when it's your time.
And I feel like that's important too, because like the fact that you are like not only not from here, but still have the whole take that like you're treating it as if it was your city. You know, like thinking of the future of it and thinking of how much talent and potential it has here, because not a lot of people look at it that way. Some people may have just pull up and just be like, I have the connections here in the city, take it, use it, bounce to the next one, and so on and so forth. You know, and I think that's one of those things that generally matters, and for all reasoning, that's why you have your own day here. You know, so
yeah, for sure. I mean, but for real, that's. All right. I mean, you know, being from Detroit, one of my ultimate goals in life is to obviously become a gateway for my city everywhere I go. You know what I mean? So as much as I propel here, my duty is home. You know what I mean? And that's and technically where's home? You know what I mean? But, you know, being from Detroit, I just kind of look at it like, you know, like, I went back, did a show a couple years ago, and I told them all, like, in the crowd, just like, bro, like, and it was like a super underground show, and I was just like, bro, whatever the fuck y'all need, any shows, any access y'all need coming to Austin or coming to Texas, I should be one of the niggas y'all hit up, because I'm doing so much of the groundwork. So at this point, niggas hit me up, yo, you know any good venues that got good sound for this particular artist? I'm happy to be that nigga to be on the calls. Like, yeah, you know, this, and this. Oh, I know this promoter. I know this, you know, company that can help with sponsorship. Like, that's the shit that really matters, bro. And hopefully, like, I'm bringing my little brother out here for ACL, and, like, he from, like, nigga, is still in that hole. Yeah. So he might come out here still uptight and shit, but I'm about to take him to ACL, give him that whole experience, and just put him in contact with so many people. But that's what it's about, bro. Bringing these niggas, you know what I mean, out here to experience this love out here, but also vice versa. Like, he a dope-ass producer, my producer and shit. So tap in, go in the studio with this nigga dope, this nigga da-da-da. But being that connection and glued to a lot of other different things. Because ultimately, yeah, I know, again, I'm not going to be here for the rest of my, you know, whole years and shit. I'm going to always have a home here, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to be on the move just as any other talented nigga. So it's just kind of like, let me just do my groundwork right now, so whenever it's time, people can tap in and do what they need to do. But Austin is just a dope city, you know what I mean? I don't want to be one of them artists for real, to miss out on the opportunity, to be honest with you. I'm always, like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I kind of mapped this shit out. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? 2016, I mapped it all out. I was just like,
board shit,
bro, weird shit, but I'm telling you, like, I was like, yo, this is going to have this. And it gets to that point where I'm just like, okay, it's all happening. But, like, bro, like, I literally want to just become an asset. You know what I mean? Become more of a artist and just become the brand that can help, you know, flood more avenues outside, man, because that's just what it's about. And Austin is not one of the biggest cities that people bring up in this hoe, but in my opinion, I feel like it's one of the most lit in Texas. So it's just like, what is that? You know what I mean? So it's just like a gym, you know, and I just so happen, that's why niggas like Danny Brown, Joe Rogan, Tesla, everybody moving here, bro. It's crazy, but, you know, I don't want to be the nigga that's just like, you know, in the background and missing out on opportunities because I'm being too passive and just too comfortable in it hoe. Like, don't be too comfortable. Right now is the time to really get your shit off. Right now is the time to start doing the most creative shit because it's money here. But not just about the money access coming to us. It's just about, like, being able to even witness and just be a part of just this whole generation that's going on. Because it's been going on for years. Yeah. You know, nigga, I've been hearing about Austin rap for years. And I'm pretty sure it's that in Idaho. Like, you know, Idaho. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody gives a damn. But at the end of the day, like, when you really put forth, like, the effort and just build a community, bro, like, that's why I love Joaquin. Like, this nigga built a whole community, bro. Like, literally, bro. Like, had a safe space for people to go to and really have a good motherfucking time. But our intricate, eclectic ass world, you know what I mean? And now we all kind of like up there and niggas like, damn, but it's just like, nah, it ain't about that, bro. We don't give a fuck about that shit. It's just like, we all know we ain't gonna be here, bro. And we all know you ain't gonna be here. So at the end of the day, let's just do this shit just better for each other and just have a good ass time at the end of the day, because we take this shit too serious. Like, you know what I mean? Because we local. And it ain't nothing wrong with being local. Niggas make bread local. Yeah. You know what I mean? But local is just not the end all be all. Because if that was the case, I would have never came here. Gotcha. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's one of them Jones.
Yo, Motherfucking gems, dog. Gems. I can't wait to comb back through this episode and just be like, okay, he said this. Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
For real, though.
Nah, bro. Shit, man.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. We are... I don't know. I think we almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
now.
we hit the 2 hour mark.
Yeah,
let's go. Hey, we
don't
have a lot of interviews to hit that 2 hour mark. So hey,
I
got something to say, bro.
Yeah, this is a jam packed episode too. So if you made it this far, you're not disappointed. I promise you. So.
For real, man.
But as we do get to the end now, like as I mentioned off the mic, we have reached our positive moment section.
Yeah.
Segment. There we go. See, I'm like everybody in my head, which we all kind of lead off on a positive note. Or something you want to put out there, as well as your socials and where people can find you. Yeah. Would you like to kick it off, or would you like us to?
Shit, I'll kick it off, man. I think one of the main things, man, just hard work and dedication. That was like the only advice my dad told me, and I feel like it hits me more and more the older I get. You know what I mean? Hard work and dedication. I feel like it fits within any realm, but ultimately, everything ain't your priority, and sometimes you got to take that path, that journey away to isolate yourself to really feel like, more important and valuable to your journey and shit. So, yeah, hard work and dedication and isolation is always appreciated.
Man. I'll go next. I'm stealing from you, bro, what you said earlier. Embrace, bro. Austin needs to embrace Austin, man. And not even Austin. And the creatives, they come in and actually genuinely want to, like, help the scene and want to, bless and put on other artists. So, man, let's just embrace each other, bro. There's so much talent around, man. We can catapult each other. We can plug each other. Yeah, that's mine, man.
I concur.
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm gonna skip my positive note today, and I'm gonna just be a shameless plug today because I do. I'm sure at this point people have already heard, but Vintage J and I have partnered again to I don't know. It's perfect. Northway have partnered with Dyna Gang out of Houston to bring y'all a second part to La Buena Onda, which is gonna be on October 8th. So if y'all are not at ACO, or shit, if y'all make it after ACO, pull up to Mala Vida.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, man. Just released his album, Brown Soul. Fucking amazing project, man. He's been one of my favorite artists out of Texas for a long time. So it's cool to see the growth and see where he's at now, and being able to get him to headline one of our early on shows, along with Southside Hoodlum, which is San Antonio native, another hard artist out of Texas and shit. And then as well, we'll have banda, we'll have other artists, and we'll have vendors and food. It'll be a party. Okay. I don't know if you've ever been to Mala Vida before.
Nah.
It's a Mexican party basically. It's an amazing time, bro. Whether there's a show or just a regular night on the weekend, it's always something going on and it's popping. So I'm grateful that we've made it this far to even be able to throw a second show and keep doing this. And
bro,
thank you. So y'all pull up. Tickets on sale right now. Pre-sales, look it up on Eventbrite or look us up on Instagram. All of us, pull up and kick it with it. It'll be a good time.
Well, shit.
Yeah, make sure y'all send me that because
I got you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure. Go ahead and give out your socials, man. Let everybody know where to find you at.
Mike Melinoe, MikeMelinoe, literally everywhere, and you can find me, man. YouTube, all that shit, man.
And this has been another sit-down exclusive interview with the homie Mike Melinoe. This is IDK. That's perfect.
I think this is episode like 26 or 27.
20-something, bro.
Yeah, it's been season 4 this whole year.
Hey.
I lost track, bro.
We're getting it in on these interviews, man.
We're getting close to the end of the season.
That's good, man.
This whole season 4 has been an amazing season, especially having Nick that had joined me.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't ended the season anytime soon because
we've
been going hard nonstop, bro. And
yeah.
I'm excited for what's to come next year for season 5, and of course we'll have to have you come back.
Hell
yeah!
So for real,
you're officially always welcome here as a guest or as a co-host as well. So we'll make that happen, bro.
Hey,
we can have a lot of conversations.
That's what I was about to say, man. Hey, we got other podcasts you can pull up to too, man.
Yes, sir.
If you're in the sports.
Nah,
Hey, we got a sports podcast.
Show, yes, sir.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, over 500, man. It's
that's dope.
It's one of the shows on our network, and then the other podcast that I do with another co-host, it's current events and we talk music, but it's more so current events, social media, you know, shit, banter and shit. So
yeah, I'm with that.
Man, hey, pull up, man, for real, bro.
Nah,
you always got a spot, real shit.
Nah, I
man.
appreciate that, bro.
Well, shit.
Shit. Well, yes, we are at the end. I am one of your hosts. I am Mario from the South Side.
Neighborhood Nick, man.
And yeah, I am Mike Melinoe.
Yes, sir. And we are out.
Out.
Hey, this that hoe.